Yo, what up, chat? How's it going? Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Hope you guys are all doing well. All right. What are we doing today? Today we're casting, guys. 15 minutes until the set start, eh? 15 minutes. Is Hart Hera's son? Yes, something like that. And so is Lewis. You heard it here first. Okay, so let's do it like that. Just give me one moment here. Let's just get set up. Good morning, everybody. Hope you guys are all doing well today. Hope you guys had a good weekend. It's a fine Monday now. We didn't get a chance to play many games today, but we'll be playing tomorrow. With the new civilizations, they start tomorrow, actually. That's going to be very important. Today's February 15th, I believe. No, 16th. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So, we're going to wait for the games. But for now... Will the new civs be part of the rest of TTL? Yes, yes. The new civs will be thrown right into TTL. So today... Oh, sorry about that. That was the YouTube chat. Hello, YouTube. What's up, guys? So today we're going to be casting some sets, of course. So it's going to be Vinchester versus Ciskhan, set number 1. Then we have Hart versus Lucho. And then we have Tatoh versus Lix. I think they're all going to be live. I'm not sure, though. Let me take a look at this week's schedule. Yeah, it looks like it's okay. It looks like the first two are live, but the last one, Tatoh Lix, is gonna be Rex. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Mostly live though, which is nice. Okay, excellent. Perfect. So that's the situation. And what's H90 chowing down today? Nothing. I'm gonna try to go the whole stream without eating on stream. Actually, it's gonna be a very professional atmosphere here today. Hope you guys are all doing well. Hi guys, I just watched a video on YouTube about how sites heavily using flails. A very nice video. Are there any units with flails in ABTU? What do you mean by flails? And then I can help you out. What's up, guys? Good to see everyone here. We have YouTube chat, everything set up. Yep, perfect. Just do it like that. All right, cool. Hey, I just saw the video of you coaching that league player. Please do it again. You liked it, Ken? Ken, leave a comment, like the video, and if it gets a lot of comments and likes, I'll invite him again for another one. And we'll try to get him to win a game, hopefully. It was a lot of fun, though. If you guys didn't check that video out, check it out right now, honestly. It's really good. Okay. Hello, Swagger Sister. Thanks for 11 months. Dota video when? We're gonna start setting it up in 8 days, I think. The live is gonna be in 8 days. I'm gonna announce it very soon, actually. How do you feel about the new DLCs always getting new regional units? I think that makes the game very, very different. I'm not sure if I like it, though. Has its pros and cons, for sure. Thank you for all that you do. No problem, Choose Depiction. Thank you guys for being here. So yeah, we're gonna start in 10 minutes, guys. And we have nothing to do until then besides just talk. So we're going to talk for 10 minutes. And we're going to get started very soon. Hera, can you start streaming on Kick? No, I will not stream on Kick. I think YouTube and Twitch is enough for me right now. Hello, H90. Hello, Gorok. What's up, my friend? So the plan is today we're going to cast. But then tomorrow we're going to play a lot with the new civs, by the way. Like, a lot. We're gonna do like a long stream. Test out all the new stuff. It's going to be a good time. I'm really excited for it. But today we're going to be casting. And we have 3 pretty good sets on our hands today, which is nice. A flail is a weapon, basically heavy ball on one end, handle the other with a chain connecting them. Oh, like a ball and chain. No, we don't have any ball and chain. Oh yeah, we do have one. We have a conic. The conic has a flail. What time is the DLC dropping? I have no idea, Lewis. I honestly don't know. I just know that it's tomorrow. But I have no idea. Hello, Yasan. What's up? Yeah, conics have flails. Yeah. Lewis, answer the Discord. Don't let us hang like that. All right. Cool. Are you familiar with ball and chain tools? I know, like the ball and chain from Twilight Princess is what comes to mind right away. Your eyes are kind of blue. They're actually supposed to be green. So they're green. It is I, Hera. Hello, Dark Artist. What's up? Do you know the matchups are ready for the final rounds of Wololo? No, we have no idea. Hello, Bengal Gamer. What's up? Good to see you as always. Welcome, welcome. Very consistent on the YouTube streams. So today the sets are going to be as follows. It's going to be Vinchester versus Ciskhan, Heartt, Lucho, and Tatoh Licks. We're going to quickly go through the group stages here. See how people are doing. So in Group A, we have Leary leading the pack. And today, Tatoh and Licks will be fighting for the middle spots. Licks is actually in a really bad spot. He got 3-0'd first set. So he needs to win at least one game today to have even a chance to not relegate. Because if he goes down another 3-0, him and Reppert are basically guaranteed to be eliminated. It's going to be really tough to get back from that. Next up in Group B, we're watching Vinchester versus Ciskhan today. And then we're also watching Hart and Lucho, which is my group. So Hart is fighting for actually number 1, number 2. Number 1 he can't get right now, but he's fighting to jump over Yo. And Lucho's fighting to escape relegation, so is Ciskhan. So Vinch and Hart fighting for the middle / top of the pack. Ciskhan and Lucho fighting to not get relegated, to not lose too many games. How many subs do you to finally break out the Shalata Warriors during the TTL final? I think that would be incredibly difficult to do. If I do pull it out, then the subs should come later. So that's what's on the menu today. Happy to see you live, bro. Caught my first Lewis stream today and been itching for more AW2. Okay, yeah, I'd itch for more AW2 if I watched Lewis in the morning as well. If I watched Lewis in the morning, he would leave a sour taste in my mouth. I need to watch someone else, for some Age of Empires. Welcome, Plant Peak. Good morning. How many subs for a shirtless stream? I don't think it's gonna happen, man. I don't think it's gonna happen. So that's what we're doing today, and we're waiting for the first set to start. It's gonna be Vinchester versus Lucho. Vinchester versus Ciskhan. Excuse me. And yeah, I'm excited. 100 viewers of the stream just start? Yeah, we started 11 minutes ago, and people are just getting in here, Zeke. Like yourself, what's up? Hey, but honestly, when was the last tournament you haven't won? I lost an A-tier tournament a while back. Last S-tier tournament I lost, I think it was in 2022. I don't remember. I think it was TTL, actually. I think it was a TTL, right? I don't remember, though. TTL or Warlords? Never miss a chance to be M. Lewis? Of course, of course. Hello, sir. Hello, Skin Magnet. What's up? Good morning, everybody. Hope you guys are all doing well. Sorry for not coming on early today, by the way. That's my fault. But tomorrow I'm gonna go hard with the streams. Tomorrow we are gonna go hard with the streams. Good morning, Hera. I know you're not big on coding, but an AW2 developer did a talk on the history of pathfinding in AW games. Yeah, I saw that. I'm not sure if I want to do a reaction to it. I was thinking about reacting to it, but it's 50 minutes long, so I said screw it. Yeah, I was thinking about that, but 50 minutes is really long for a reaction. 50 minutes of shit nobody even understands too is low-key boring AF. Okay, thank you, Harry. Then I'm happy I skipped it. But I can imagine that if you're a coder, that could be very interesting, right? Did you lose to Sorokuma in the 16th finals? No, I lost to Sorokuma in an 8-tier tournament in Thalassocracy 1. Patreon video, I haven't posted anything in 2 months. On Patreon, I posted something, but I posted it to YouTube as well. I'm going to have a part 2 of that video soon on the light cafetier. And then for the scout cafetier, I'm making build loaders at the moment. They're going to come very soon. There's going to be more Patreon content when the new DLC comes out as well, because I'm going to be showcasing some stuff from the new civs, probably. I think it's too technical for a non-CS guy. Yeah, it makes sense, makes sense. I'm happy I skipped it then. That was kind of the impression I got. Like, I started watching it for the first, like, 30 seconds a minute, but then I realized it's just, like, a presentation, and most likely everything would fly over my head, so I didn't even bother with it. Ciskhan versus Vinchester will start any second now. What's up, Hera? Who do you think will win? Hello, George. For the first set, I think Vinchester's the favorite. Like, the heavy favorite, actually. So I think Vinchester will win the first one. Hera, if you would get a chance to make a civ for AW2, what civ would I want? I would want a knight and an archer civ. Just easy, standard, a knight, and an archer civ. Actually, I would like a cavalry civ. We haven't had a good cavalry civ in a while. Like with actual knights, like a European, like a European civ, you know, with good knights. I think that would be nice. Are you watching A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms? No, but I heard they had a really good episode. Did you start reading YouTube chat? Yeah, I'm reading them between games, Jank. I always have and always will. And right now, while we're just chilling, I can read both. No problem. Let me see if I can maybe set up something on my phone where I can read the YouTube chat mid-stream as well. Or maybe I can pop it out. Hold on. Oh, I could pop it out. Oh, I can read YouTube chat then. I can actually read it. We're good. We're good. Been a while since we've seen Paladins in TTL. When we see it, it's Persian Savar. Yeah, to be fair. That's true. Muted, yeah, sorry, but we're good now. Okay, good. Nice. I'm set up then. Everything good here. Okay, cool. This is actually a pretty good setup, so I can read both chats easily on the same side. Lucho, it's going to be fast casting today? Yeah, pretty much. Unless you can do something, we'll see. I don't want to riff on Lucho too early. Last time I played was when Chinese civs got added. Are they still broken? I think they're not all broken, but there's a few good civilizations amongst them. Like I think the probably the Wei is the strongest out of the 5. The Shu is good. Like they're all good. They're all good. None of them are bad. That's what I can say there. If you don't see skirmishers versus skirmishers into towers and fire lances, I'm leaving. Well, keep in mind we're gonna have no ACCM games today, but hopefully someone else will step in and do what we want to see. Personally, I think Kitan's the most annoying. I agree with that. Yeah, I think so as well. I think so as well. All right, I have a good setup here. Nice. All right, perfect. Any balance changes with the new DLC? I think there will be. We'll see how it plays out, but I think there will be. I'm expecting some at the very least. Hera proved that you can actually read it. I can read YouTube chat now. I figured something out for it. Just so I don't want to make it so like YouTube chat's unreadable. You know, I like my YouTube audience. I want to care for you guys as well. Okay, guys, Titan League is starting very soon. It should start in like 30 seconds, so we're just waiting for the draft any second now. First set will be live. What keyboard do you use? Right now, I'm using the Razer Death Adder. The Razer Huntsman version 3. It's pretty good. Lev Aris, thanks to the 41 months. Are we getting the DLC early? I already got it early. I made a couple videos, but actually only one video. It's gonna drop tomorrow though. Hey, Hera, do you think old civilizations should have a second unique unit or a regional unit? No. In fact, I think that less new civs should have like extra units. I personally prefer when civs only have like one unique unit only. Like it should be only a few civs that have 2 unique units, you know? Not every civ that has 2. Hera reading chat will be blessed. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's good. I'm enjoying it already, guys. Hera, why aren't you in this tournament? I don't know anything about the pro AoE scene. I am in the tournament, so let me show you, Yasin, and everyone else. If you go right here, you'll see that I'm actually first in my group. So I had 2 rounds, and I won both of them 3-0. So I have 6 points, and I haven't lost the game yet, which is very good. So this is super solid. Hello, Carter. Hera, I watched your Challenger coaching video earlier today, and I was cracking up the entire time. Carter, that's amazing. I'm happy to hear that. Share it with your friends. If you have friends that play League, share it with them. Or play AoE or whatever. I hope that video does well over time. I think it was a phenomenal video. Like, I think it was so fun. I need to share it with my brothers as well. Is it on YouTube? Yeah, it's on YouTube. We edited it down. I think it's so good now. Let me just tell my brothers about it. Tatoh 2-0 La France. Hello, Marine Lord. What's up? Tatoh is 2-0, but barely. He won 2-1 versus Dragonstar and 2-1 versus Mihai. So he won 2-1 against two people of his group. That's not too bad. Thank you, Turgot. Appreciate it. We're waiting for them to start, but they just haven't started yet. There's been a lot of lateness in this tournament so far, I feel. But it's okay. It's no problem. Why is Viper 1-1 but his score is 4-2? Am I slow? No, you're not slow. So basically, he won one set 3-0. So Viper, he won one set 3-0, and one set he lost 1-2. So in total, he's 4-2. And in the end, what matters is the points, by the way. So here it's a 4-way tie. The second tiebreaker is sets 1. So winning sets is important, but ultimately the most important thing is here. So me going 3-0, 3-0 is really good. Like right now, basically I'm guaranteed to stay in Platinum League, but I'm not guaranteed playoffs yet. Like if I lose the next 3 sets, it's going to be really bad. Who are you cheering for AoE 4 Red Bull, by the way? Vortex? Who's playing Marine Lord? If you're in there, I cheer for you. Regrettably, but I cheer for you. If not, I don't really know. To be honest, I don't know. I cheer for Magic as well, but I think that guy sucks now, unfortunately. And I cheer for Mista as well, but I don't know if I think that guy sucks too. Me, Wham, Vortex, and Anotand? Who the hell is that? I'll go with you then, Marine Lord. Unfortunately, I have to cheer for you. I don't want to, but I'll cheer for you. So when does Hera play next in this? I play next probably next week, or within a few days. Mista's still the GOAT, just doesn't play that much. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I like Mista. He's a chill guy. Did Beastie not make it? No, last I saw him, he was hiding behind stone walls. He couldn't make it out. Alright, guys, we're hopping in. We got the draft now. I got 1 month of free Hera Patreon while watching the Hart versus Vinchester tiebreaker. I finally built up the courage to play some competitive 1v1s instead of team games. The other day I beat Extreme AI for the first time. Thanks, Hera. Very welcome, ABC. That's amazing. Very, very welcome. Okay, so they're starting the draft. Let me just see if I can do this real quick. Let's spectate. Ciskhan, Vinchester, perfect. Okay, so here are the maps. So it's Bypass for Vinchester, interesting map. Valley for Ciskhan. I'm interested in both of these maps, so this is good for me. And I'd like to see, like last map, I'd like to see something like Monocle, Quarry, maybe High Tides. Some of the maps that I like to play would be really good. Plant Peak, thanks for gifting us up to ABC. Really appreciate it. Beastie got a disease. He used to camp behind stone walls and go for late game. Now he kills himself. Then he stone walls. It doesn't work as well. Yeah, that sounds bad. Does not sound very good. Thank you, Plant Peak. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you. Does Hera read this chat? Yes, 91 BPR. I read YouTube chat now. Do you wish you can play a Loyal Legends game and just troll? I have done that. I joined a noob lobby and trolled, and I'm going to do a part 2 of that video soon as well. Alright, let's do it, guys. Quarry is the last map, which I'm happy about because I want to see that map in action. That's a map I do enjoy, but I'm not really sure how I feel about it. So I like to see it played out. See as many strategies on it as possible. What do we think of these maps, guys? It's 3 land maps, so we don't have a single water map, which I think a lot of people enjoy. Most people like the land maps more. There's 13 maps in total, which is kind of a lot, actually. And now they're starting the Civ draft. So Malay ban from Vinchester, and then we move on to Ciskhan banning Koreans and Chinese. Holy, they're banning fast, by the way. Oh, sorry about that. I'm misclicking everything, yeah. There we go. Yeah, they're banning really fast. Cuban's way. Maybe you have to ban Turks. Turk last ban for Ciskhan could be interesting. Do you guys have some real water map like islands? Yeah, kind of. Like pure water maps are losing popularity for tournaments, but no, we still have them in there every now and then. I think Ciskhan should last ban Turks. Oh, what? This is why you guys need to watch the stream. You see, I actually know what I'm talking about. I know how the draft works. Now, Vinch, what does he pick? He has options here. It's hard to predict. This one, he has a lot of options. I feel like Khmer is not a bad option, though. Khmer, Vietnamese, Burgundians. Probably one of those three. Ooh, goes for the Bengalis. Are there any S tier tournaments that are in person? I forget which one was in a castle, but it made me want to go. Yes, we have one coming up soon. We have a Red Bull LAN event in April in London, and it's going to be in the Royal Albert Hall for the Grand Finals in Shafiri. So we absolutely have LAN events in person, and they're really good. Hola, Hera, ¿cuándo juega Tatoh? El último set del día es Tatoh contra Lix. Hera, who do you think will win the final? Of what? Of this tournament? I have no idea. Question from YouTube chat. Did you always have such high clicks per minute, or did it evolve over time? I've played a lot, but can't seem to get the click rate per minute anywhere near yours. Josh, have you watched my Patreon video on how to multitask and play faster? Because I developed my click speed over time. I didn't start with it. I started very slow, actually. But the way you develop it is through game knowledge and good hotkeys, and then repetition. Your hair just finished the new video. It's so funny. Thank you for the laughs, brother. Junie BB, thank you for the prime for 2 months. Spread it to your friends. If you have friends that like League of Legends and that like Age of Empires, let them watch it because I think that's such a funny video. It's very relatable, I think. All right, Bengalis, Vietnamese, Portuguese for Vinchester. And then Ciskhan's got Persians, Burgundians, Japanese, and Britons. So if I were Vinchester here, I already have a counter to Britons. In my opinion, like I've got Vietnamese and Bengalis, so I don't really need to worry about that. I think I would go something like Khmer or Armenians because I need a Valley Civ. Unless he's planning to go Vietnamese there. There's also Wu if you want infantry. You go Spanish, interesting. Oh my god, it's Hamza. That's such a good collab. Yes, check out the video, Plant Peak, if you want to relive it a little bit. It's edited, only the good moments. Thank you, Anonymous, by the way, for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much for that, Anonymous. Absolute legend. You're funnier and more handsome than T90. Thank you, Moon Whaler. I appreciate it. I don't think it's a competition, but I appreciate it, man. I don't know how you came up with that idea, but it's genius. We put it into contact with one of his mods, actually. All users were taken. Thanks for the 20 subs. Marine Lord, can you even count to 20? Good morning. Good morning, all users. Thank you very much. Yo, welcome back. You've been catching all the streams today. What up, Zeke? Good to see you, buddy. Zeke, I'm going to make it my life mission to say hi to you as many times this stream, okay? We're already at 2. Coming from you, that's very insulting. Hello, John BB. Thanks for the sub. Thank you, my friend. Is Lewis the youngest guy in the pro scene right now? Lewis might be the youngest guy. No, I think it's Lucho. Lucho's younger. So there's the Civ Draft, guys. Last pick, Shu from Ciskhan. Thank you all for being here today. Welcome in, everyone. I am reading YouTube chat today, by the way, so YouTube can talk, at your own disposal, and I will be reading it out throughout the stream, which I think should make for a better streaming experience, which should be good. Can you turn off the camera? I don't like your face, Kappa. Wow, that is a hilarious joke, man. Honestly, that's really funny. Just watch the Hamza video. It's so funny. Thank you, Rusky Goku. Glad you liked it. Share it with your friends. Share it with your friends. Love your content, man. Thanks a lot, and happy Ramadan. Thank you, Chadwick. Thanks for 16 months. For you as well if you celebrate, man. Can you change your t-shirt? I changed it from yesterday. I actually changed it on purpose, by the way. Okay, so now we're just gonna wait for the games to start. So Vinchester versus Ciskhan will be the first set of the day. Again, thank you all for being here. It's been fun so far. I haven't done anything, but it's been fun. It's just fun to stream, you know? Jonah, thanks for the gifted sub. Appreciate it. I mean, I got 20 subs already and some extra, so I'm having a great time. No complaints. Hera, are you cheering for Canada and curling? I am, yes. I know they cheated, but we covered that drama already. Yeah, we did do a curling beef breakdown, Zeke, on stream. How many languages do I speak? I speak English, French, Arabic, and Spanish. Good morning, Atomic. Good to see you, man. Yeah, Oscar can F off was the conclusion of the curling drama. Did you hear about it? Marine Lord, check it out. That's hilarious. It was actually really funny. Someone on YouTube said, Viper's my goat playing and you are my goat casting. Thank you, Back to Game. I appreciate that. Did Hamza give up or is there more coming? So if the video does well, if it has a lot of views and whatnot, I'll invite him for a part 2. Someone on YouTube said, I'm planning on abandoning my family and quitting my job to go all in on competitive AOE2. Is that a smart idea? Will I be able to make a living? Yeah, that's a really smart idea. So I would abandon your family right away, especially if you have young kids that depend on you, okay? Abandon them. And then start playing from scratch Age of Empires today, all right? It's a very good idea. You will not make a living, but you'll be playing a lot of Age of Empires, which is great. All right? Happy to give you some advice, eh? Normally I charge for this kind of advice. Normally I do charge for that. But this time I'm going to give you a little bit of advice for free because you seem like a nice guy, all right? Hera, I joined the Patreon the other day. Is there a newer build order PDF than April 2025? Yes, there should be something like December 2025 or November 2025. I think it was AR Smith. So check out the November 2025 one. Hey, Hera, I was watching your cast of Huang versus Tatoh. What would you give up to be able to play like Huang? What would I give up? And I can play like Huang right now. I don't need to give up anything. If you're already 2K rated, is it worth pushing leaderboards and getting better? Is there money in the pro scene? So my opinion is there's okay money in the pro scene, but it's not enough to live. The only way you can get good money from being a professional AOE2 like player is by streaming. All right. So like when I consider my job is primarily streaming. That's where I get the majority of my income. Tournaments don't pay so hot, and you have to be really good to get the money. So my advice is to play this game to have fun, and don't try to make money off winning tournaments. It's really hard. All right. Someone on YouTube said W advice, W streamer. Hello Hera, when do you play? Today I'm not playing, but tomorrow I'm playing a lot, guys. So tomorrow I'll be doing a very long stream, and I'm gonna be playing all day testing the new civs, okay? So tomorrow we're gonna go crazy. Is it possible to play this game but to get a girlfriend? Yeah, you can get a girlfriend playing this game, but you need to be really high elo, above 600, which I know you got a long way to go, Atomic. So, you know, good luck there, but it's gonna be tough. Big stream tomorrow, big stream tomorrow. Big stream tomorrow. The background's waving a bit. I'm not streaming from a tent, it's just my fan. I have my #1 fan here. You know what my fan is called? My #1 fan is called Lewis. Is he reading YouTube chat? Yes, I am. I found a way to read it, and it's perfect. All right. Time to learn German, no? You want me to learn German? German seems impossible to learn. I don't think I'll ever learn German. Okay, the games have started, by the way. So we have 80 seconds to go for the first one. Let's do it here, guys. We're starting off strong with Ciskhan versus Vinchester. And hold on, we're starting off really strong. Due to lag issues, the first game will be restarted. What? Have they started or not? I think they have not started. I will watch anyway, but I think they will restart it. It's Ciskhan versus Vinchester. Hello, Birdie Dan. No way. Thanks to the Prime sub. What's up, Bird? That's the new guy. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you very much, my friend. New guy indeed, new to the game and the stream. Excellent, brother. Excellent. We love the new guys around here. Not like the old stinky viewers that I have. Like, if you're one of my viewers and you've been here for more than 3 years, it's like, what are you, like my roommate at this point? Like, let's just say that I don't look forward to seeing you every day. But the new guys, the fresh meats, the 1 month sub, that's very good. That's what I look forward to when I turn on the stream. That's what I want to see. What the hell? Sorry, Matter JV. Listen, I didn't want you to hear this, but okay, I'm not sure if they started, but it looks like they started, and we're just gonna hop right in, I guess. There's a chance this gets restarted, but assuming it doesn't, we're just gonna hop right in and start casting like normal. So welcome in everyone to Vinchester versus Ciskhan. I think we'll put Vinchester in red and Ciskhan in the blue. And oh my goodness, we have some instant action. Vinchester goes for an instant barracks with the Inca. So 1 house, 1 barracks right away. So cool. Sends the Eagle forward as well. He's looking for some pressure. This is crazy. I like this. No, I like the lol emotes, hamburgers. The lol and the low, I like them. But if you can please take out the other ones, it's good. The lol emote is funny. I like that one. Bruh. Alright. Eagle coming forward. He's looking for something. Hamburgers can never get it right. Like, whatever he does, it's not good enough. Poor guy. If he does nothing, I complain that he does nothing as well. So this map is Quarry. Continue reading us, Hera. I am reading you guys. I cannot put the YouTube chat or the Twitch chat on stream right now, but maybe in the future. Hello, T-Wove. What's up, my friend? Welcome. So this is going to be game 1, of course, on Quarry. We've seen this map plenty of times, so I won't really introduce it. But if you have any questions, do let me know. Of course, the middle is going to be very important. Vinchester is going for the early militia, but honestly, I don't really think he achieved a whole lot. He made the barracks, he made 1 militia, he just used it to pick up his sheep, and that's it. His Eagle didn't really prevent any dealers. Like, Ciskhan brought in 1 dealer, easy is bringing in the second one. So I think this is actually really easy to survive if you're Ciskhan here. But the second militia's coming. Let's see. I mean, maybe Vinchester can do something special here with the militias. You could hit the woodland at the back, for example. There are things to hit. But the reason why I don't really like drushing on this map is because the woodland's always to the back, which is the furthest place from your barracks usually. Hera, are AoE2 tournaments, or are AoE2 players playing AoE4 or joining AoE4 tournaments? No. The 2 player bases are completely different. Alright, so Vinchester, he hurt his early economy a lot, so he can't afford a lumber camp, as you can see. He has to take his straggler trees. And he's doing that in favor of the drush. So in exchange of a good economy and a strong start, he has 3 militia on the field. And he's looking to punish Ciskhan. He's looking to do some damage to Ciskhan. Ciskhan, meanwhile, is just playing a standard game. He actually does not know about the drush. He's just been luring deer. And the drush is coming in right now. But here's the thing. He has no loom. He's only getting it now. Smart play to get it now, by the way. It's like he knows about the drush. It's like he knows. How does he know? That's perfect timing. He's going to see the Eagle here. He's not going to be able to quick wall in time, but he's got loom at least. He should be able to fight this one off. Sensaville running right away. I mean, it's still good for Vinchester. If he kills a villager, it's amazing. So this guy's trying to wall. Ooh! He got the first quick wall, and he gets the full quick wall. No way, that was insane. And now he's got a scout to defend. He's going to continue fighting this one. The low HP Ville is safe behind those walls. Dude, that was really well played. That's tech. That's tech. Now he deletes and runs away the other side. Bro, Ciskhan, that was crazy good. Ciskhan, of course, from France. Oh, but that's not good. Loses a villager in the end, and... Oh, and everything's idle. Oh, everything's idle, guys. He's panicking. He's panicking hard. He's making his own militia. He's going forward with them. This is getting very messy. He's playing as the Japanese. So maybe he wanted to go for men-at-arms initially, but... He's been heavily disrupted, guys. It started out really well, but eventually turned sour. Yeah, it turned sour there. Mill on the front for Vinchester. He's trying to develop himself. Only 2 militia. Doesn't excite me as much as the third. I think the third is really good. And Vinchester is known for his drush. Guys, remember that Vinchester drushes on this map. I have to keep that in mind. Ciskhan sent his villagers back to his lumber camp. Remember, these guys are in my group. So I have to find a counter to drushing on this map. What can counter drushing? Okay, I'm thinking of a few things. I have an idea, actually. Ooh, I have a really good idea to counter drush. Okay, I have a really good idea. Nice. I'll keep it to myself, though. Okay, I'll keep it to myself. You want to hear my idea to counter the drush? You make 2 pieces of palisade on either side of the lumber camp. And then you don't die to the drush. It's that easy. It's that easy. I should have kept it to myself, though, because now everybody knows my secrets. Alright, so the drush is kind of dead here. Both players just kind of hitting houses with their militia. But it's not bad. Like, Ciskhan could kill a house here. And killing a house from Incas is really good, because the house gives them 10 population space. So knocking that down is actually quite significant. Happy Chinese New Year, Hera. It's actually CUNY. I curious you to play Chinese post-imp against SO6 for 1 game. That sounds like a very horrible curse. But with Fire Lancers, I should be a little bit better than before. Even against SO6. Alright, 2 militia and an eagle looking for a bit more damage, but unlikely to find a whole lot. Both players now transitioning to the feudal age. I wonder what the follow-up is going to be here. Also, Vinchester's not walled. I don't think he knows that this is open. He's going to check now. And he's going to see that it's open. Yeah. Oh, he's still not walling correctly. God bless Vinchester's heart, by the way. Look at this. He just doesn't know how to wall this middle. He has to wall across here, but he's just mixing it up. And we're seeing more militia coming out from Vinchester now. He's adding a 3rd and a 4th. Ciskhan's got 4 militias of his own. Looking to get some value, some pressure out of those early game infantry. Our Fire Lancers getting nerfed on this patch. I'm not sure if they will get nerfed. I know that there was some nerfs being planned and talked about, but I don't know exactly what they landed on. And I don't know when it's going to come out. I imagine tomorrow with the new DLC it should come out. Alright, Vinch has 4 militia going men-at-arms. Ciskhan has still not figured out how to wall in his woodline. Meanwhile, he's got 5 militias himself, but he's hitting walls. So the difference between them is that one guy just walls his base and the other guy does not. Finally, Ciskhan goes for the walls and should be able to defend himself nice and easy here. And, okay, villager outside. That could be a dead vill. That's a dead Vinchester vill. Yep. This isn't open, okay. So 1 dead vill right off the bat. And Vinchester is looking for a bit more himself. This is what Vinch sees. He now sees the walls, so can't really do much damage there. And we have defensive archers from Ciskhan. Cool. Okay, yo, Vinchester's making mistakes here, by the way. He lost now a 2nd villager. And maybe a 3rd. Maybe a 3rd. Oh, Ciskhan's cooking. Ciskhan's cooking. That's 3 villagers. And I think... Okay, no, it's just 3 villagers. Ciskhan's doing well. Arson now coming in for Vinchester. He cancels it, though. Decides against it in the last moment. Vinch is throwing. Well, honestly, I'm not sure if he's throwing as much as Ciskhan's putting, like, good pressure. Like, 5 Japanese men-at-arms. It's not easy to play against. Vinch does seem a little shaky, though, against these units. But it's a hard game. They're both microing on both sides, of course. Yeah, gotta watch out for that town center. It's a magnet for those early game infantry units. Very relatable there, running your infantry into the town center. We've all done it at least once. Microing like that seems insane. It's really hard. Like, think about what people are doing here. I talk about this a lot because a lot of other games, like League of Legends, you know, Fortnite, whatever, you only have to control 1 character, 1 unit, okay? But in Age of Empires, you have to fight on the front. You have to defend at your own base, and then all the while manage your entire economy and your production. Like, RTS is difficult because you have to do everything at the same time all the time. You never get a break. You never can only focus on one area. That's the difficulty behind RTS. And that's why it's so hard to play. So, like, for example, this micro here from Vinchester, it's not that hard to do. Most players can do this micro. Just hit and run with archers. This is not that hard, alright? Even if he splits into 2 groups, it's not that difficult. But then he has to maintain the rest of his base perfectly while he does that. And that's where it gets a little difficult. Alright, Ciskhan. He stabilized, but he got his men at arms cleared up. Both players now have only a few archers. Ciskhan's got more villagers on the field, but he's got less resources collected, which tells me that he had some inefficiency and a lot of idle time, which is true, he did. But at the moment, I think with, you know, being up 2 villas, he's not in a bad position. He really isn't. Alright, archers for both players. Now, which archers are better? In the Archer War, I think Incas are better, and I'll tell you why. Bit of a cheap reason, but Incas can make cheaper skirmishers. So if it ever comes to archers versus archers, Incas should win with that scrim transition. Of course, there's a hole. Vinchester goes in. That could be a bit of a trap, though, because Ciskhan's got more army on the field. Ciskhan just needs a pair of nuts here to just take the fight, right? Just take the fight. You got more. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. This is fine. Run towards him, Ciskhan. Towards him. Yeah, Vinchester's microing forward with less units. That should never happen. Alright, Ciskhan defends beautifully. He's going to be fine. That hole doesn't really matter too much in the end. And both players will go up to Castle Age now. So, I like this map because the transition from one age to the next is very interesting. Like, we've seen Fast Imp yesterday from Dark. Who watched that game, by the way? Dark vs Viper yesterday. Dark went for a Fast Imperial Age, which I thought was really good. Had potential. I know it didn't work, like he lost the game. But it had a lot of potential. And it is an option, but in this case, I think both players would probably just go with like standard gameplay. Like, they're just gonna go like archers and skirms, and then boom, I'd imagine. Both civilizations are quite even in late game. I would give the slight advantage towards Incas, just because again, the cheaper skirmishers and the Kamyuks sound pretty good. But then again, Samurai from Japanese sounds really good as well, so it's hard to say. We have some archers coming through from Vinchester. He actually chopped the bottom side to try to get some gameplay, some attacking going on. And Ciskhan has to watch out. He's going to go ahead and pick up Fletching. Fletching coming in. Watch, and you use the pen to do some analysis. Yes, I did use the pen. Maybe I'll use the pen again today. Who knows? People like the pen. Ciskhan has Fletching now. I think he was being shy before because he was lacking Fletching. Now he's got it. And what I can see from Vinchester, he's got less units, but he's microing super aggressively anyways. And what I think that is because he wants to trade against Ciskhan. He wants to force Ciskhan to keep making army. He doesn't want Ciskhan to boom or to greed or anything like that. He wants to keep him honest. Hera, I always pick this map in an amateur tournament. Love the boom potential and strategic pushes from the sides and Imp. That's awesome, man. It's a fun map. I hope you had success in these amateur tournaments. Ciskhan with a slightly faster castle each time. We'll get Botkin Arrow, Town Center of his own. And now a monastery in the front as well. Okay, cool. Not too bad. Anyone else feeling like this game is just so hard and complicated? Anyone else think that this game is complicated and hard? I think this game is pretty easy, honestly. I don't think this game is that hard. I might be biased though, but I think this game is easier to watch than to play. But to watch, I can kind of break. It's easy to understand what's happening when you're watching. Crossbows going in from Vinchester. Ciskhan has just enough units again, by the way. He always has just enough units to defend, but has slightly weaker micro. So Vinchester's still taking some decent trades and is continuing to pressure. Vinchester's now adding in a siege workshop, forcing a defensive workshop from Ciskhan. Ciskhan does have the extra town center though, so he will pull ahead in economy. Let's watch the fights now. Crossbow vs. crossbow is only slightly better than skirm vs. skirm, which is my favorite, of course. Good micro from Vinchester. I remember playing against Vinchester like 10 years ago, and he would always micro in this box formation. It took us a long time to catch up to what he was doing. He was one of the first players to do that, by the way. He's always been really good with like small groups of units. Always. And now he's still doing okay. Still got 3 archers on the field. Ciskhan's got nothing. He's got a couple archers, but where are they? I see one right here. Are you better at AoE right now than Faker is at League of Legends? That's a good question. I'm going to keep it 100 with you. Faker is way better at League than I am at AoE because League is a lot more competitive. Because there's more players playing. So what Faker has done in League of Legends is way more impressive than what I have done in Age of Empires. That's kind of what I think. I like what I've done for AoE too. I think it's been a great run. It's still going as well, but Faker's on another level. Alright, Mangonel here on the left. Ciskhan, you gotta be careful. Vinch has his own Mangonel. Ciskhan tries to take it down. It's difficult though. Ooh, not bad. Not bad, not bad. This is very important for Ciskhan because if he starts losing these Mangonel fights, he can get snowballed really easily. Oh, so far he's really treading the needle. And actually lands a 1 for 0. Ciskhan, well played there on the defense. He's got 3 town centers. He's got Mangonels to defend his base. If Vinchester can't really deal damage here, then Ciskhan's going to be in a decent position to survive and potentially have a better economy. Mangonel fights are really, really important. Remember, each Mangonel is like roughly 300 resources, right? So killing 1 from your opponent is a big deal. 2 Mangonels for Ciskhan now. Oh, but he makes a big mistake and loses 1 for free, so he's back to just 1. Good shot though on the crossbows, but loses a villager for it. Misses a shot. So does Vinch. Oh, and he landed in the end. God, that's so epic. Ciskhan's also taking the relics in the center. And defends another one. Yo, Ciskhan's cooking. He's up 20 villagers. And he's defending the push entirely. Yo, Ciskhan, he's the underdog of the set, but in this game he's looking good. He's looking real good. Let's go, Ciskhan. He's the 2nd best player in France, I believe. And now we see Vinchester goes for the 3rd TC. So he wants to try to fall back on some economy, but he's behind. 20 villagers is a big lead. That's substantial stuff right there. You gotta lock in for these Mangonel fights. It's very important. He's been doing a good job so far. He continues to do a good job. Oh, goes for the villager. That's actually not even that bad. Oh, dodges, dodges, dodges. It's a game of cat and mouse with these Mangonels. You have to predict where your opponent is running. Try to take him out. Gets a nice shot there. Can he land the 2nd? Just barely misses, but dodges Vinchester's shot. Damn. Ciskhan. Very impressive stuff right now from him. He's still up 20 villagers. Economy upgrades are pretty suspicious, though. I could see a world where he's losing the game based on missing economy upgrades. Vinchester's done a great job there getting his. Hera, how are you at FPS games? Ever hit the aim labs? I love FPS games. I love shooters in general, whether it's first person or third person. Am I good? I think I'm decent. I'd say I'm above average, but nothing crazy. Alright, Ciskhan lost the Mangonel there. The score is neck and neck. The game is even. Because here's the thing. I prefer Ciskhan's position in terms of villagers. He's now getting his economy upgrades, which is good. But Vinch has the map control. And that can go a long way. Vinch also potentially has a slightly better civ in late game. Potentially. Someone on YouTube said, Hera, sorry for the noob question, but how to open the trees in the middle of the map? Building something on the cut tree. So these trees on the sides have only 50 wood. So you can't build on them, but you just take them. You can just chop them down. So that's how they're chopping so easily through that. Thank you, Hero of Time, for the 21 months. Mangonel fights going on. And 1 for 0. Damn. Ciskhan with another good trade. This is the villager, though. Constantly trading. Still up to 20 vils. Needs to try to stabilize. It's difficult, though, when you're up against Mangonels. So in this position, if I was Ciskhan, I would wait for a castle. Once you get a castle, then you're safe. Relics? Looking good. We have 4 relics, which is huge. I would get a castle and then potentially transition into Samurai even to counter the skirms that Vinchester will no doubt go for. Imp is then for Ciskhan much quicker than Vinch. Vinch is going to go skirmishers now. And he's going to go for a castle. Oh, it's a forward castle from Ciskhan. What? We're not making a defensive castle? That could be a throw. This can either be really good or really bad for Ciskhan. And he's going to rethink it. He's going to go defensive castle. Now listen. I know if you guys are like watching 2 gladiators, you want to see them go at it. Go for the forward castle. You're probably cheering. Come on, Ciskhan, send it in. Don't be a pussy, you know? But I think it's a smart play to just make it defensive at home and just wait. No need to rush this. You got the 4 relics. You have a pretty good late game with the Japanese. I don't know if it's better than Incas, but you got a decent late game. So you might as well chill. Now, personally, I would have made this castle here to secure my golden stone and to also block any side raids from Vinchester. Because now Vinchester could continue being annoying with those Mangonels if you wanted to. But I don't mind the middle of the map castle. But here's why I don't really like it. You don't really have the middle of the map. Right? Like, he's trying to take the gold, but Vinch is still there. And Vinch is still doing good work to deny that gold and to force Ciskhan back a little bit. Salam, Hera. I did not know you were going for a 1v7 with Dota Pros. Come on. Good luck. Good luck, man. Thank you, Moon. Walaikum salam. I think you'll love that video when it happens. We'll be live streaming it the 24th of February, I believe. I'll announce it everywhere, though, in the meantime. All users, thanks to the 5 gifted subs. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much. And Vinchester is up to Imperial Age now. So, Vinch is 3 minutes away from Imp. Ciskhan just hit Imp. And let's see what he can do with that. Again, the skirmishers from Vinchester are really good so far. Controlling the game beautifully. Man, Hera, I just love your energy. Thank you, all users. Really appreciate that. I'm trying my best out here with the cast. Your sub gifts and support are very motivating, let me tell you that. Makes me not want to miss a day, you know? I gotta show up every day here on these casts. Alright, Bracer coming in, Handcart. All the good upgrades from Ciskhan. And again, Ciskhan is the underdog in this set. Quite heavily as well. Most people think that Vinchester is one of the best players in the world. Like, he's no Lewis, right? But he's still quite good. Sitting at 2900 ELO right now. Ciskhan 2600. Slightly weaker. But he's got the lead here. He's got the lead in this game 1. And Lewis says, damn right in the chat. What up, Lewis? Andy and Sling coming in. Lewis, you want to co-cast the Hart Lucho set, by the way? We can get you on if you want. Forward castle. He goes back. Ciskhan seems to be a bit confused as to how to win this game, by the way. Alright. He's a little confused. He doesn't know what to do. Because he's going skirmishers. But if he goes skirms for skirms, remember, Incas have cheaper ones. So this is better for Incas. No pressure on the land, though, so it's all in the center now. But the Trebs being there quicker for Ciskhan are really, really good. That's a good thing to have. Nice advantage there for him. He now has chemistry in, so it should be solid against the enemy skirmishers. Forward castle from Ciskhan. Good micro from Vinch, by the way. Just dancing, then shoots. I feel like the micro in modern day has just been so filthy. Do you guys feel like over the last 3 or 4 years, the micro level in Age of Empires has really skyrocketed? Let me tell you something. 3-4 years ago, guys, I used to micro really well. Like, I was the standard. And nowadays, I'm like one of the worst at it amongst the pros. It's crazy. Luckily, Viper's there. That guy's terrible at microing nowadays. We got the fresh blood, you know, we got Lewis, Lucho, the young talent, kind of carrying the level. And the old guys, you know, me, Viper'd out. We're falling behind. We are falling behind. My dashboard is broken. Spec dashboard, once again, doesn't show you live on YouTube. Very strange. Very strange. We need to get happy leaves on that. As soon as I see him, I'll let him know. Alright, so it's going to be a bit of a treb war here. Kataparuto coming in. This is why I think Japanese late game can be better than Inca's. So the Kataparuto makes the trebuchets fire faster, and it also makes them unpack and pack faster as well. So very good in treb wars. Very, very good. I did say Incas could be better, yes. I'm conflicted. I'm not really sure, actually. I'm not really sure. Like, Incas could be better if it's just a skirm war. But then, you know, the trebs are nicer for Japanese. Japanese got better towers as well. But in this case, I feel like with the forward position, Ciskhan should be doing well. But here's the thing. Vinchester's winning the treb war. Is Ciskhan throwing this game, guys? Is Ciskhan throwing? He's going to lose his castle. He's going to lose his castle. He's got to run. Oh my goodness. He's throwing. He's fighting uphill. He tried to force his way in, and now he has to go back. It was looking good with the Kataparuto, but he just couldn't find the win. He's got to go back. And what did I say, chat? What did I say? If you don't have a castle here, you're going to get harassed from the side the whole game. All right? I got that experience nowadays. I know how things work. Trebuchets will go back, but going to take out a town center before they truly retreat. And Ciskhan is now transitioning into Samurai, guys. Samurai coming out. Oh, I love the Samurai, by the way. Absolutely love it. Someone on YouTube says Ciskhan needs to make a cavalry switch. I wouldn't mind cavalry, but I think Samurai would be stronger. So the way I see this game here is that Ciskhan's got the middle gold, and he also has got the 4 relics compared to just the 1 from Vinchester, right here, which he hasn't even taken. So I think Ciskhan can use more gold units. So I would like to see Samurai or even Champions come out. I think that would be better. I think the cavalry is not bad, but Japanese cavalry is not the best. So I would rather lean on the infantry if I had the choice. Alright, trebuchets being packed away and sent home. A little bit of a tower push on the bottom. And looks like there's some trebuchets coming hot and heavy there from Vinchester. 4 trebuchets. He's tower pushing from the bottom. Guard towers everywhere. He's got 4 trebs. He's now switching into infantry of his own. Is he going to go Kamayuk? That's the side move that I was talking about. You can't only go down the center. I think the side pushes are very good. Trebs go back for Ciskhan. He's also attacking into guard tower. Going for a potential defensive castle, but the skirms there from Vinchester are very annoying. Ciskhan's got no economy, though. Villagers getting involved. Hello? The villagers are getting involved. Vinchester taking matters into his own hands. But I'm pretty sure this doesn't work. He's getting sappers. He's getting sappers. That gives the villagers extra damage versus siege. And with those villagers, he might be able to snipe a trebuchet. Yeah, he gets it. Yo, that's creative. Maybe he gets the second one. Oh my goodness, he killed 2 trebuchets, guys, with villagers. 2 trebuchets down with villagers. Ciskhan's choking. He's down to 140 villagers. I can't, or 140 pop. I can't believe Ciskhan threw this. Really nice play there from the sappers. I love that. Remember, Inca villagers are actually tanky. They have extra armor, and they also get sappers tech, giving them extra damage versus buildings in siege. And now Vinch is pushing with skirms and maybe a few slingers down the middle. And this is really good. And again, this is why I said that Incas could have the better late game. The skirmisher spam is just really strong. And I feel like the only thing that Ciskhan has are these good trebuchets. The samurai transition was kind of a fail. He's not really using the samurai. I think he lost them all, in fact. The trebuchets are nice, though. Can we land some of these shots? He's going to kill one treb. He'll look for the second now. He's going to land the second. That's pretty good. Good defense there. Ciskhan still has the 4 relics, so I think he's got a chance still. I would never call him out here with the relic advantage. You never know when he can still win the game. But he's losing the castle at home. It's too much to repair, guys. He's buying all kinds of stone, but he's repairing with so much of his economy. He's got 20 vills here, 20 vills here repairing. And Vinchester can easily just go in with the skirmishers. Yeah, I think this game's done, guys. Vinchester, despite actually falling behind by like 20 or 25 villagers, manages to win the late game. And the side push was just such a good idea. Villagers going in, sniping more of these trebuchets. I mean, if it's only skirmishes from Ciskhan, why not, right? Villagers counter them, apparently. Oh my goodness, disgusting. Disgusting that the villagers are that strong. More towers. Towers, the name of the game for Vinchester. Do Incas get keep? I think they do, right? But they're only guard towers so far. Does anybody know? Someone on YouTube says that Ciskhan trebs are cross-eyed. Yeah, I agree. He missed a lot of his shots. He missed a lot of his shots with the trebuchet. And now Vinchester's preparing Eagle Warriors. So if this game was not bad enough for Ciskhan, there's about to be Eagle Warriors hitting the field. And Ciskhan's got nothing versus Eagles. Let me tell you that. Is Vinchester throwing now? I don't think so, no. He's throwing away cheap skirms. And in exchange, he's getting all this tower pressure. He's taking more and more space. And so Incas do get keep. So I want to see keep upgrade come through for Vinchester. That would be really, really nice. He's getting murder holes now, though. That's going to help this tower. It can actually defend itself a little bit better. Ciskhan's still in the front. He's now going for long swords. Does he have time for the champion transition, though? I'm not really sure. Alright, keep coming in. Fully upgraded towers from Incas. I'd love to see it. More towers coming through. Yeah, that's just nasty, right? Like, imagine, like, this tower stayed up as well. It's being repaired. Imagine if you're Ciskhan right now. You had such a good position earlier, but now, 110 pop. You got towers everywhere. And you're just wondering, how the hell is Vinchester affording all of these towers? And somehow he's got a lot of stone. He's coming over to take this stone as well from Ciskhan's base. Damn. What a fall from grace for the blue player. He had such a good position, guys. But unfortunately, he was just not able to make it work. Champions now, the transition. On paper, it's very good, but the paper cannot be afforded. It cannot be bought at the moment. And he calls the GG. Vinchester takes game 1. GG in the chat. Really nice game. Super back and forth. And I do want to analyze this a little bit. We're going to whip out the pen here real quick. Let's get a GG in the chat in the meantime, guys. Let me pull the pen out, if you guys don't mind. Let me get the pen out. All right. Because I want to show you guys what I'm talking about here. All right, so let me take you guys back to around this area here. So once the push was cleared up, once Imp came in for Ciskhan, so he defends well, then he goes up to Imp right here. Okay, right here. A little bit further back. So as you can see, he went to the middle to make the castle. But when you go to the middle, you have to push uphill, right? Because look at this. This is downhill. This is the lowest of the low. Then you have to go uphill and then uphill again. So it's all uphill. So pushing straight down the center is very difficult. But we have almost a 10 or 20 villager lead for a long time here. And Ciskhan, by going down the center, he got into a crazy treb fight, as you can see, where he had to fight downhill right here. So he's fighting downhill, and he actually ended up losing the castle because of that. So what I think would have been way better than trying to do this uphill fight is to actually push through the sides. So the way I see Japanese versus Incas is that Japanese have to play some kind of gold unit, some kind of champions. So look at the map here. I'm going to zoom out a little bit so you can really see what I'm talking about. I'm going to pull out the pen. So right here, Ciskhan went straight down the center, right? Straight down the center, and he's trying to push uphill on these two castles. But Vinchester defended beautifully with the trebs and pushed him back because he's got the hill advantage. Instead, what he should have done, this is now in the blue pen, he should have walked over here right away, chopped out of this, walked down here right away, chopped through this. And then you just hold the middle. If Ciskhan holds the middle, he can always take the gold. Vinchester can't really pressure the middle if you pressure him on the sides, right? So you get into the sides, you pressure him here, then you just hold the center, and you have the 4 relics. With the 4 relics, you will always win late game if you just trade gold units. And I think that's what Ciskhan should have done. And just to make matters worse, he pushed through the center. Alright, let me just show you what ended up happening here. He pushed through the center, right? And he wanted the gold. What ended up happening? He got pushed back before he took any of the gold. You see that? He went for the center, lost the push, couldn't even take the gold. And then he didn't even take the gold that he had at home. So he ended up missing out on all the gold on the map because he tried to rush it. And that was the big mistake. So that's kind of my analysis there. Take it or leave it. Hopefully you guys take it though. Write that down. It's going to be on the exam. Andy MCH2OS, thanks to the Prime for 11 months. Really appreciate that, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What's up, guys? So that was game 1. Vinchester takes it 1-0. Next up, we're going to have Lucho against Hart as the next series. But for now, we have game 2 between Vinch and Ciskhan. It's starting right away. So we're going to go right into it. And we'll continue casting it. Hopefully you guys are all doing well. Thank you guys for being here so far. What's the viewer count looking like? YouTube looks like it is... I can't see, actually. Oops. I can't see, but thank you for being here. Okay, 1,000 plus on YouTube, 2,500 plus on Twitch. Tons of viewers. Tons of viewers. He should have played better. Excellent comment, Bab. Yeah, Babdi. That's a very good comment. He should have played better. I agree. I think with those kind of comments, Ciskhan will learn for next time. That's very good insight. Moving on to game 2. This is going to be the home map of Ciskhan, Bali. And we have Ciskhan playing in the blue as the Persians. And Vinchester in red as the Vietnamese. And Vinchester's going right away with a scout forward. Is he going to take the boar? He's going to take the boar. Ciskhan, you see this, buddy. Ciskhan, you see it. Oh, that was a really late reaction, guys. Really late reaction. Vinch is laming the boar. He's trying to steal money and food away from Ciskhan's family right now. He's taking the boar. Ciskhan's on hot pursuit, though. He's on hot pursuit. Ciskhan's trying to stop this, but it's difficult. He's going to let him have it. Ciskhan's going to look for something else here. Oh, that's brilliant from Vinchester. Nice early lame there. Well played to him. Using the Vietnamese bonus to very high effectiveness there. And of course, what's the Vietnamese bonus is the fact that you can see the opponent's town center. Start of the game. Really, really nice. Ciskhan does have more HP on the scouts, so we'll take those 2 sheep. Vinch cannot fight that now. And we have Gamba up right now. Let me tell you something. This is heavy advantage Vinchester. He got a clean boiler. He's going to have 3 boars to his name. Ciskhan only has 1. Now, when it comes to stealing something for your opponent, the reason why stealing is really overpowered in real life as well is because when I take something from my opponent, not only do I have extra things for myself, my opponent has less things for himself as well. So it's helping you and it's hurting your opponent at the same time. Okay? So it's a nice life hack there. It's quite overpowered. Yeah, they had to actually ban it. Like, people think that the laws to make stealing forbidden, that you can go to jail if you steal, people think that that was just like always how it is, but that was actually a new patch. Stealing was really broken for a long time of human history, and it got patched. People said like it's way too overpowered. So they had to patch it. Now you can go to jail only if you get caught though. So it really is a skill issue whether you get caught or not. Kind of like Age of Empires, right? Like if Vinchester got caught, he would have lost the scouts. All right. But he didn't get caught, so he got away with it. And we're just sitting here watching. If you get away with it, it's only good. That's how it is. That's how it is. Don't blame me. I'm not making the rules here. All right, now Ciskhan's trying to lure in some deer. And he's going with some militia. How can he afford militia? He's only on 1 boar. But I guess, you know, things are looking tight, but he can afford it, so might as well. He's got Persians as well. It's going to be helping. He starts with an extra 100 resources. So 2 militia strategy right away from him. He lures in 1 deer to help out. And there's tons of food in the center. So in theory, Ciskhan can just go to the center and take all of these chickens, right? All of these chickens. That's why I watch AoE2. It's a history stream, of course. Listen, I want my stream to be somewhere you can go to just learn about life in general. Because that's what I'm doing as well. I'm learning too. I want to learn together, you know? Sometimes you guys teach me something. Sometimes I teach you guys something. Right now, Ciskhan's trying to teach Vinchester a lesson. He's sending 2 militia and a full HP-ish scout straight to Vinchester's base. Vinchester's going to react beautifully and immediately. Is it going to be enough, though? Ciskhan could kill a villager here. Oh! Oh, Vinchester! That's a bit sloppy there. He loses a villager almost for free there. Ciskhan's going to look for another one. He's going to sacrifice his drush for it, though. Is that worth? If he gets it, it's worth. If he gets it, it's worth. If he doesn't get it, he's the stupidest player ever. Oh, Ciskhan. Who said that? Damn. Okay. Yeah, let's use our hindsight bias there. Not a good play. Now, the whole chat's like, he shouldn't have went for that. That's the thing about hindsight bias. We can, as a caster, we can see if it works, he's a genius. If it fails, what the hell is he doing? You know, what was he thinking? But as a player, you got to take that risk sometimes. Doesn't quite pay off there. Vinchester will steal 2 sheep away, though. And he's got 3 villagers going forward. So Vinchester's trying to forward. I wonder if he's going to take the hunt or not. Maybe he just wants the pressure. Would it be worth sacrificing the scout there? I think it would be. It would be worth it if he would get the villager, but I think there he wouldn't have gotten it anyways. Vinch has got 2 villagers forward. Ciskhan's only now up to the next age. What is Vinchester's plan? He's got a minute and some to do something before his opponent hits feudal age. I think a tower behind the woodline will come in. Ciskhan will see this range though. This is what Ciskhan sees. He sees the range. He does not know about the tower though. Alright. And remember, that's his only wood line. I mean, he could abandon it and go here, but that's a lot of walking time. So, you know, when this tower goes up, don't be surprised if you see Ciskhan just make a counter tower right away. Don't be surprised. I would say that that would be the correct play. Skirmishers are going to be the play for Vinchester. Ciskhan hasn't quite decided what he wants to do just yet. He's not adding in more infantry, though. And yeah, Vinchester's playing really aggressive, which is what you want to do on Valley. But here's the thing, he's going horse collar behind it, so he's just going to start farming. Interesting. He's going to just start farming. Alright, tower goes up. This is what Ciskhan sees now. I think you have to counter tower now. He's not reacting though. Oh, he's just gonna abandon. Oof. I don't know if I like that. He's gonna abandon the entire wood line. If Ciskhan loses this game, we're gonna come back to that moment. I think he should have counter towered there. Even if, you know, it would have been late, it would have been better. Because now, he basically has no wood income for like 30 seconds to a minute. By going over here. And then, look at Vinchester. Vinchester's so smart. He's gonna be targeting that wood line immediately. And Ciskhan's gonna tower this one. Okay. Someone said, of course you like that tower. What's that supposed to mean? What do you mean, of course? Yeah, it's the correct play. I think, at least. That's what I think. What are you implying, my friend? Vinchester's adding in more skirmishers. He's got 5. And this is a complete collapse of the economy, guys. This is basically a failed state from Ciskhan. His people, his peasants hate him. They have no food. They're farming left and right in horrible places. They're getting raided constantly. This is horrible. The Berryville is finished. He's got no food whatsoever. And there's more towers now coming in from Vinchester, which will take away more and more farms and space away. Like, it's so difficult for this kind of play. He lost his mind. It's a revolution. He's sending the villagers. He's so sick and tired of Vinchester running around doing whatever he wants. He's going to take matters into his own hands. He's going to try to knock down that tower. For what it's worth, I think that's a good play, by the way. I think you just have to do this. I think you just have to do this, but oh, this is so cheesy. You know what this is? This is kind of a glitch. If the base of your tower is walled in, you can actually repair it from inside the tower, but even with that little glitch, Vinchester's not really able to keep this up. Very interesting game so far, but despite the pressure being only in Ciskhan's base, he's still somehow up 4 villagers. Now, mainly this is due to Persians and their faster working town centers, but there are other factors like the idle time and the fact that Ciskhan has killed a villager. Ciskhan continues to try to defend here. He's doing a decent job at it. He's doing a very good job at it, in fact. Love the wood chopping noise in the back, by the way. So satisfying. Skirmisher's looking around for Vinch. Trying to find some angles here. Ciskhan's there with his own skirms. Good micro. See, why is Ciskhan microing with more confidence this game? Like last game, they had similar positions. Ciskhan was not very confident. Now it looks like he's got more confidence. And he's doing well. The confidence looks good on you, Ciskhan. That's what I want to see. I like that confidence. I feel like as the underdog, the worst thing you can do is play scared. Alright? Take it from me. I was an underdog, and then I became a champ. I became the favorite. And the way I did that is by stopping the whole, like, respecting my opponent, playing safe, trying to outsmart him. And I started doing more aggressive plays, more aggressive strategies. And I think that's what Ciskhan has got to do. Stop respecting your opponent. Don't play it safe. If you play it safe, you would just get outsmarted in late game or outmaneuvered in late game anyways. You got to take those early game risks. And this is what I want to see. There we go. Hit and run forward. Beautiful. That's it, Ciskhan. That's it. Show them what the French are made of. Not much, but, you know, they got something. They got a fighting spirit at least a little bit. Stable behind them. It's very good. Come on, Ciskhan. Stable transition is not too bad. Someone tags Lewis. Lewis, will you respect Hera in the finals? My friend, the only finals Lewis might get to this year is the Gold League finals in the next edition. Right now, he's had a rough start to the group stage. I think his path to this Platinum Season finals is going to be tough. Alright, it's gonna be skirms and scouts versus skirms and spears. I prefer Ciskhan's combo though. I think the scouts are really good. Hera's getting to the finals of man versus food. Yeah, but if I get to the finals of that event, I'm like the heavy favorite, you know? Emphasis on heavy as well. Lewis has only one comeback against me, guys. He just calls me fat every time. But like, I'm immune to that. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And I'm even losing weight right now, so it's like... soon he's gonna have nothing to say. Good walls from Ciskhan. This is good. I like this. I like this a lot. And there's 3 villagers here that are kind of out here in the middle of nowhere. Vinchester, you've just abandoned your villagers. He left them like nobody ever loved these guys. Look at him. He used them. This is... I hate this from Vinchester. He used them when he needed them, and then as soon as he didn't need them, he abandoned them. I would have preferred him to, you know, run them back. Or try to take some hunt in the corner with those guys. Just to lose 3 like this is horrible. And Ciskhan, remember, he lost the boar. He got lamed in the early game. He lost the boar. He had to abandon his wood line. And he's still finding himself in a winning position up to Castle Age first. He's killing 3 villagers from Vinchester. And he's lost 0 vills. Put some respect on Ciskhan's name, guys. He came to play today. Even in the last game. Despite Vinchester winning in the end, Ciskhan was in a good position. And you can tell he's still a little scared. I don't like this tower at all, by the way. I think that tower is horrible. That tower is like the definition of playing it overly safe when you don't have to. But I don't mind it because it does help a little bit on defense for later. Scouts going in. It's going to kill 1 skirmisher, maybe a second. Doesn't quite commit for it, though. Why tower? He could have TC'd it at the start of Castle Age. I agree. I agree. This tower is a mistake because you could have just made a town center. And that would have been way better, right? Or if you're not going to make a town center, you probably don't need it because you're going to go all in army anyway. Vinchester looks like he's going to go cav archers. He's getting bloodlines and he's adding a range. Only 1 though. He's got a second one forward. This guy's going to go for a town center right away. And he's going to go for light cav. So light cav plus town center. Okay. I mean, he does have the economy lead. And if you consider Persians in late game, Persians in late game aren't better than Vietnamese per se. Like, I think Vietnamese win, especially when the gold starts running low. But if Persians can get to late game first before Vietnamese, they roll Vietnamese with Savar. If Persians get to Savar before Vinch gets to, like, Halb or Elite Fire Lancer, there's nothing Vietnamese can do. They get destroyed. Savar are just that good. So, obviously, we're far ways away from that. But I do want to mention it, just to kind of get people excited about what's to come for Ciskhan's position. Elite Skirm is on the way for Ciskhan versus the Cav Archers of Vinchester. It's a good decision. I like that a lot, actually. Hera, I'm Challenger in League 2. Can you coach me as well? I promise I have more brain cells than Hamza. Did you watch the coaching video? Guys, who watched the coaching video I just posted on YouTube? It's actually much more than a coaching video. It's super fun. That was one of the funniest videos I've ever recorded, I think. I had a great time. I had a great time. I hope you guys did enjoy it. I saw it live and it was so good. If you guys did enjoy that one, share it with your friends, because that's a video that could be interesting to even a casual viewer. So definitely share it. Elite Skirms from Ciskhan doing well. It was cringe to watch, really. What was cringe about it? I started it, I haven't finished it though. Okay, no problem. Prioritizing the stream, eh? Link? What do you mean link? It's on my YouTube channel. That's like the easiest thing to find. It's the last video. It wasn't cringe, it was so funny. I thought so too. Alright, not much happening in this game. Both players just booming up. Cav Archers for Vinchester versus the Skirms of Ciskhan. Ciskhan goes for a defensive gate. Does lose a monk due to being out of position. Now decides he needs a university. To try to defend here a little bit. Go for the ballistics. Hi Hera, video watcher here. I was looking for one of the videos where you said you potentially would want to collab or play StarCraft 2 with coaching collaboration with Harmston, pro StarCraft 2 player, and said he was willing to collab, letting you know. Okay, thank you, my friend Penta. Appreciate it. If you can message me, and then maybe we can set something up. That could be really cool. I am interested, though. I am interested, my friend. I have to get in touch with him somehow. You guys like Hearttt? I haven't heard of Hearttt, so I have to look him up. But I'm always excited to meet new people. Can you imagine me on StarCraft 2? Would I be clean at StarCraft or would I be garbage? Yeah, he's real fun. Okay, listen. If I play StarCraft, there's two things that could happen. Either I improve really fast and I'm like a prodigy, or I suck really hard and people think that Age of Empires is not serious anymore. So there's actually a lot on the line. Guys, I can't play StarCraft. I'm going to embarrass myself. I'm going to embarrass the entire community. I'm telling you, if I play StarCraft and suck, they're going to drag the good name of Age of Empires through the mud on Twitter. They're going to be like, this is the best AV2 player. He's like bottom bracket in StarCraft. He's horrible. He can't even micro a freaking Zergling. Or whatever they call those things. But it's okay. You know what I think? Low IQ players like Marine Lord were really good in StarCraft. And Marine Lord is genuinely one of the stupidest guys I've ever met in my life. Which, like, it's impressively stupid. Like, I give him a lot of respect for being that stupid. So, I think I'll be fine, is what I want to say. I think I'll be fine. Big siege push coming in from Vinchester. He's down 15 villagers, but he's got a lot of map presence. Did get these guys cleared up a little bit. But so far, good defense from Ciskhan. One knight to clear the mangonel. Loses another monk, but does have the skirms now with ballistics. And this tower is helping quite a bit, by the way. Yeah, listen, I've seen this movie before. This is exactly like the first game. Ciskhan does well early. Vinchester punches first. Ciskhan defends. Puts himself in a good position. But then Vinch takes the map against him. Look at Vinchester. +2 armor on knights coming in. He's going to go knights plus cav archers. I feel like I'm watching the same movie that I watched in the first game. And I'm getting worried for Ciskhan. The thing is, skirms and knights should be really solid here. Just getting handcart nice and early. It's quite smart, actually. And as I watched this, I remember a set that Lewis played against Ciskhan in a tournament in the past. He actually lost that one. I remember it. It was a good one, though. It was a close game. It did come to mind, though, just now. Knights going in! Why are the knights going in? Oh, my goodness, Ciskhan! Ciskhan! Are we trying to lose? He sent the knights in. Like their mother never loved them. They died. And no one cared, apparently. Now he's got no knights. He needs to get armor. But Vinchester's got a lot of control outside his base. Cav archers and knights, really, really strong combo. You can't be wasting knights like that. Almost lost the third one as well. Second, third stable coming up from Ciskhan. So he's really developing into these cavalry units. Lost another monk. Who's counting at this point? And really, if Ciskhan loses this game, can you imagine how demoralized it's going to be going into Game 3? In my opinion, this is a must-win for Ciskhan. It's his home map. He's put himself in a good position. He's got great economy upgrades. He's got the handcart already in. And he knows what to do. Just add in some camels or some knights. And he should be able to defend this. 2 knights and Vinch running in. We've got the monk. Come on, we just need a conversion. Not going to happen. We've got the camels at least. I mean, Ciskhan's doing well. Like, he's reacting really fast to raids, you know? He's reacting really quickly to raids. Which I think is super solid. 2 cav archers dying there. That's what Ciskhan needs. Vinchester is going super heavy on the production, by the way. 4 stable knights. Great amounts of cav archers being made as well. He continues to run into his opponent's base. Trying to hit and run to split up as much as he can. He's getting caught out a bit, though. Very intense game. Still advantage Ciskhan. He's got good amounts of camels on the field now. The camels could be the secret to defend this. The camels are good against the cav archers. They're good against the knights. They're great against the knights even. And I think Ciskhan's in a great position if he's able to just stabilize. Stabilize, maintain the position, make it equal, and then play towards Imperial Age. Decent castle. Again, though, castle here would have been better to control the golden stone. This castle doesn't really control anything, but it's not bad. At least it cuts the map a little bit in half, at least. Let's see. I want to see a counterattack, Ciskhan. Skirms in the middle of nowhere. Vinch sees them, but he knows the camels are around as well. Big engagement, big engagements. The camels will take this one. Vinchester backs up. Oh, Vinchester's going to try to take it? Or not? I don't think he can take it. Ciskhan is dominating, guys. This is all Ciskhan. Vinchester's going to try. He's going to patrol the knights in, but the camels are so much stronger. Guys, I think Ciskhan is doing it. He's playing so well, honestly. Very, very talented. I can't believe this guy's the worst player of my group. Seriously. He's the worst player of my group, and he's playing like an absolute champ right now. He's about to take a game off Vinchester. He's going to go for a forward castle, but Vinchester's on the way up to Imp. How? Vinch is up to Imp. The villagers are coming. And he's going for a hill. I like that. He's going for a hill. What's up, Cole AoE? Thanks to the 10 months. Takes the hill, goes up to Imp himself. Beautiful hill there. Right next to the gold. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. Castle doesn't really cover much. I disagree. I think this castle covers a lot. It covers the production buildings. It covers the gold, and it's on a hill. What more can you ask for? Counter raids from Vinchester. I like this from him. Those knights are kind of useless. There's too many camels on the field, so he's going to use the knights to pressure Ciskhan's base, try to trade against some villagers, cause some chaos. But Ciskhan, beautiful defense, has the camels now to defend fully, and it's back to the offense. More skirmishers, more ranges. Guys, there's only one unit that Vinchester can make here that can save the day. Do you know what that unit is? We've seen it in Red Bull time and time again. Here it is. It's the Fire Lancer. The Fire Lancer destroys camels. It destroys skirmishers. And to be honest, it destroys everything, really. It's a very strong unit. Of course, it was made in 2025, so you can already imagine it's going to be a pretty good unit. And now we have a second castle forward from Ciskhan. This guy's got no chill. Gets masonry as well, so he's preparing for a Treb war. This castle's good. This covers the farmland. You guys were asking for farmland coverage. Elite Lancer. +4 armor right away. And trebuchets. And chemistry. So Vinchester just got all the necessary upgrades that he needs to survive and to succeed in Imp. Ciskhan, despite the forward pressure, has nothing in Imp. You don't get Bracer with Persians. He's going to go chemistry. But he doesn't really have the resources to do anything special. He needs to get Hand Cannoneer potentially on the field. Guys, I'm worried for Ciskhan. I really am. I feel like I'm watching the first game again. He's going to get his castle Treb down. He has the camels, though. He's got the camels, but the Fire Lancers are there. And the Fire Lancers absolutely mog the camels. They scare the camels. Camels forced to go back. Skirmishers doing pretty well for Ciskhan, though. Still has them alive. I think these skirmishers are really important to keep alive, by the way, because they counter the cav archers. Ciskhan wants to play something like Hand Cannoneer Skirmisher, I think, is the main combo. Treb War is intact. The game is still neck and neck, honestly. But I feel like Ciskhan might throw in late game again. I have that feeling, guys. The knights at the back doing so much work. The camel finally answers that guy. It's 2 castles forward, but Vinchester keeps attacking. How do you stop Vinchester from just attacking your base? You can ask him politely in the chat, maybe. But I can't think of anything else. Alright, gunpowder now coming in. Hand cannoneer. And bombard cannons. Okay. Bombard cannons, trebs, hand cannoneer. He's got everything he needs. Siege engineers coming in from Vinchester. He's massing a lot of the fire lancers as well. The dream combo for Vietnamese is fire lancer and rattan archer, or fire lancer and imskern. Two best compositions you can go for. In go the lancers. In go the lancers. There's a few hand cannoneer. There's a few camels. Is it enough for Vinchester? He's pushing in from all sides. Oh my goodness, he's gonna clear absolutely everything. This unit is not fair. It's not a real unit. And Ciskhan kills the castle, but he lost absolutely everything. All the army, the camels melted, the trebs are soon to follow. And that's under 2 castles. Are you kidding me? Are you absolutely kidding me? What a pushback from Vinch. And it's like we watched the same thing happen in game 1. This unit is so unfair, man. I'm frustrated just watching this one. Absolutely shameful, I agree. Just this fire lance is so broken. And I mean, he's going for the counter units, but it's just not enough. This gun has enough with the push. Wants to go for some more stone. But it's difficult. Vinch still has his base intact. He only lost the castle. Population's still kind of neck and neck in favor of Vinch right now, but killing those 2 castles in the front, I think that's major advantage Vinchester now. Someone on YouTube says fair unit. Yep, it does feel like that, man. It kind of leaves a sour taste in your mouth when you see a unit do so much like the Fire Lancer. They are getting nerfed tomorrow, most likely. But, you know, today is today, and bad timing for Ciskhan, I guess. Ciskhan does have the 4 relics, that's true. This game is still playable, by the way. It's not over yet. It's still playable. Hi, Hera, what brand is your headset? Logitech, and I'm not sponsored, so I don't care if you buy one or not. Where's the last relic? It's right here up top. Alright, hand cannoneer on the field for Ciskhan. Chat, I have a question. A genuine question. Was the game better or worse before Fire Lancers came in? So did Fire Lancers make the game better or worse? Like, a genuine question, by the way. I want to see where your head's at. Better, 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 worse, 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 I'm afraid. As a spectator, worse. Do cheats make it better? Cheats makes this game better, yeah. Most people saying better, though. Okay, it's pretty split down the middle. Mixed opinions. Mixed opinions. Diversity is good, just needs the balance. Okay. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough, fair enough. So, a lot of people like it, but most people can agree it's a little overtuned right now. But hold on. Hold on. Hussar's running in. If you don't protect your trebs, the trebs will get sniped. 1 treb only, though, for 7 Hussars. Not even that good. The thing about Hussars, and a lot of people think that Hussars are broken, and maybe they used to be, but now they're like, everything beats Hussars nowadays. Like, even Imperial Skirmisher can probably beat this unit now. But the thing about Hussar is that it's not good individually. It's good when you spam it. So, like, the first wave is not good, but over time, it does really, really well when you constantly raid your opponent with it. But in combat, it's not the most impressive unit. Second trap goes down. Does Vinchester care? He's pressuring with Imperial Skirmisher and Fire Lancer, the best composition for Vietnamese. Or one of them, at least. But this Persian composition is actually not even bad. Hand Cannoneer, Hussar, Bomber Cannon. Like, it's not even bad, right? It's a pretty good combo. In theory, it should work against what Vinchester has, or should be at least playable. And Heartt in the chat is saying Citadels would have owned those Fire Lancers. I agree, but I think it would have been hard to afford Citadels. He kind of went to imp with poverty economy. He's only now getting those eco upgrades, but they're quite good for late game. That tells me that Ciskhan's really setting up for the late game. The late game. Paper money coming in for Vinchester. Paper money. Vinch is about to become a bank. I don't know if it's a good or bad thing. Probably a good thing here. Now starting to raid a little bit. I think that's what Ciskhan needs. If you want to have a chance to win this game, you have to start raiding. As much as you can, you know, make the game messy, make the game difficult. Vinch is targeting a forward castle now. This is where Vinchester is more experienced than Ciskhan. But Ciskhan's trying his best. He's raiding the top side now. If you can deny that castle, that can be very good. Ciskhan knows about these 2 stones. You gotta take these 2 stones in the corner, by the way. It's so important. You gotta fight for the minerals. And I feel like if Vinch gets this castle, he's going to be so strong. Because he's going to get 2 stones and the hill in the corner. You have to stop this if you're Ciskhan. But he does see it, which is good. He does see the castle. Henkin on the field now for Ciskhan. He's defending pretty nicely. So far, so good. It's just so hard to run around when there's fire lances everywhere, though. The Hussars are just like homeless. They don't know where to go. But this is good. This is good. Ciskhan, make your own castle here. Castle's been denied up top. He continues to defend in the center. Ciskhan's playing, man. He's playing. Tries to snipe a cannon. Lands it. He sniped at the cannon. Love to see it. Yeah, more population for Ciskhan. He's taken the supply lead. Exactly. This is still very winnable. Ciskhan! It's like I want him to win more than he does. Huge mistake there with the cannons. Lost like 5 or 6 hand cannoneer there. 5 or 6 gunmen. Not the way to go. You gotta preserve those as much as you can. Yeah, he was Ciskhan for a second there. I like that one. If Ciskhan's winning, it's Ciskhan. If he can't win, it's Ciskhan. Just like that. So it depends on the state of the game. I like the raids though. The raids is good. It's at 200 pop compared to 170. Vinchester's going up for this castle. This is the big moment of the game. Vinch is going for the castle, but there's a defensive castle from Ciskhan. Can he finish the castle? Is it Ciskhan or Ciskhan? What are we doing here? Oh, massacring the Vills. It's actually close, man. It's actually close. I think the Hussar will get shit on by the Lancers, though. They get freaking shit on, man. What are they doing to my Hussars? Hussars became the laughing stock of the community, guys. The Hussars used to be amazing, and now they're the laughing stock. We're like, hey, come look at this guy. He's making Hussars the dummy. Bless his heart, going Hussars in a pro game. You have to go Fire Lancers nowadays. Come on, get with the times, guys. And it's GG. Oh my goodness, look at this. Look what he typed in his like DLC code or some shit. You gotta post that into Steam, not here. 34 RFZG percentage. That's a new one, guys. We haven't seen that one ever. Brutal, man. Brutal. I don't know. Vinchester takes game 2, guys. Well played. GG in the chat. I mean, well played to Vinchester. Comments on YouTube. Do you check YouTube comments? Yes, I am reading YouTube comments. Hello, YouTube guys. Pleasure to have you guys watching. It's difficult, right? I have mixed opinions about this game because I feel like Vinchester played really well, but Ciskhan once again put himself in a winning position. How many times are we going to be winning position into losing game? We got to analyze this again. We got to come up with a better game plan. So right here, he's taking the map control. Right here, right here. He decides to go for this forward castle. Is it the right play? I don't think it's a bad play. But it's just difficult. Gets the castle up. I don't know if I have anything to pen here, to be fair. Okay, I have something to pen. Hold on. Let me see if I can pen something out here for you guys real quick. So, let's pen something out, because we got to talk about something. Here's, I think, the critical moment of the game. Ciskhan goes to the first castle. Now, I like the first castle, because the first castle controls the production buildings, which is nice. Takes out all these. It's going to force Vinch to make new ones. See these ones at the back? He's making new ones. That's good. All right, that's good to force an early imp. Second castle here is a wrong position. Bad second castle. In my opinion, you have two choices. If you're going to go for the Treb War, well, first of all, a Treb War versus a guy who's imp first, not the right call. But if you're going to go for the Treb War, it has to be on the same hill. You have to just go for it 100%. I think that's the wrong call. So instead of all this, what we want to see, in my opinion, let me just scrap this real quick. So in my opinion, instead of the second castle right here, he should have opened up the map. So he should have came out here or out here and try to control the sides of the map with a second castle. You only need one castle for the middle. So it would look something like this. We'll zoom out a little. So you have this castle here for the initial pressure. Let me just thin it out a little. Hold on. There we go. So you have this castle initially for the pressure to take away the production. I think second castle here. All right. And I think you play the long game. You play to control the middle. And you play from your side, 200 pop. You have 4 relics. Again, you have 4 relics. You can take the 5th relic up top as well. 5th relic is somewhere here. So I think that's what you want to do in late game for Ciskhan. The second castle, like he just made it here. That's just the wrong call. Take a look at what happened after he made that second castle. It made it so if he got pressured, he lost both castles. Then he's got nothing to fall back on, which is exactly what happened. So if we fast forward a little bit, he lost the first castle, then he lost the second, and now look at this. He doesn't have any defensive castles now. And I think that's kind of where he lost the game, in my opinion. So first castle was good, put the pressure on your opponent. Second castle, not so much, ended up losing the game. And it costed him another game where he was winning, guys. GG. G to the G. Great games, though. Honestly, respect to Ciskhan still. He's still playing amazing. Thank you so much for tuning in, everyone. 1,500 on Twitch. Sorry, on YouTube. Almost 3,000 on Twitch. So tons of people here. Thank you so much for watching so far. I hope you're having a good time. It's Ciskhan versus Vinchester. We're going to hop into game 3 any second now. And then afterwards, we have Hart versus Lucho. So, yeah. Tons of good sets today. Tons of good sets. Hello, Nitrous Oxide. Good to see you, buddy. Nitrous Oxide, aren't you a Dota 2 player, by the way? Let me tell you about what we're doing soon. We're doing a 1 versus 7. Me versus 7 Dota 2 pros. Coming very soon to YouTube and Twitch. It's going to be a 1v7. It's going to be really, really nice. I think you'll enjoy that one. I think you will. Good to see you, buddy. Hera, I shall offer again dropping 100 subs if your chat can pull 50 themselves. I appreciate all that you do. All users, thank you. Okay, all users on Twitch will donate 100 subs if the chat can donate 50. So if the chat can donate 50, make that 49 because Roxy's just gifted Nitrous Oxide. And then he'll donate 100. Thank you, all users. Listen, whether we get that or not, I appreciate your offer. I'm happy to just be here. Listen, I'm happy to just be here casting. The next map, game 3, will be Vinchester's home map. It's going to be Bypass, which I think is very interesting, by the way. I'm interested in the Bypass. Not a good position for Ciskhan to be in, by the way. Ciskhan is down 2-0, and he's playing his opponent's home map. But let's see. He needs to just get one win, right? Sometimes you just need one win. And that's good enough. Let's see what YouTube chat has to say here. Let's take a visit to YouTube chat. H9E, Caster, Professor, Absolute Cinema. Hello, thank you, Me Unsmart. Good to see you, my friend. He should have citadeled the first castle. Potentially, yes, potentially. Yo, Yo, Nitrous Oxide with the 50 gifted. My goodness. You caught me in a moment of weakness. Hands up. He caught me reading YouTube chat. This is the worst way to be caught. Basically, pants down, shirt on though. Thank you, Nitrous Oxide. 50 gifted. W's in the chat, by the way. What are you guys, sleeping? That's 50 gifted. Shoot Jen with the 5 gifted as well. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Damn. Nitrous Oxide, he liked the sound of the show match. All users with the 100 gifted. My goodness. I feel like it's too much, man. I feel like it's too much. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. All I can say is a cheap thank you. W's in the chat, guys. Keep it flowing. And if you're watching on YouTube, come on down to Twitch. Eh? Say what's up to these guys gifting a bunch of subs. Don't be shy. Don't be shy, YouTube viewers. Damn. Hello, Euphoric Hope. Thank you. Yo, Nitrous Oxide, Shoot Gen, and all users. Thank you guys for the big sub bombs. That's some juicy salmon tonight. I don't know what I'm having for food tonight, actually. I'm not really sure. Could be some salmon. Probably not, though, realistically. Where's my gift? You already got gifted, Miracle Fan Club. We're paying Hera's rent with this one? Oh, you guys are keeping me afloat, man. You guys are the reason I'm not on the streets, to be honest with you. I'm a professional Age of Empires 2 player. I don't get paid. I need the support from the stream. Yo, Gary, what's up? Thanks for the Prime sub. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it so much. Don't get paid from GL. I need my stream, man. What can I say? Did you get paid, by the way? Yeah, we're good now. It's all been sorted. All right, we're waiting for the next game. It started. 53 seconds of waiting time. With the subs, it's gonna be oyster and caviar. Let me tell you guys something about oysters and caviar. Those things, I'm convinced, are overpriced because nobody actually wants to eat them. So they made them like a delicacy just so they can sell them for a really high price and make it seem like it's a valuable thing. I don't think oysters and caviar are good at all. They don't sound good. Delicacy food sucks. I agree. It's so bad. All right, 20 seconds to go, guys. Oysters are delicious. Well, I've never had one. I've also never had caviar. But my opinion still stands. Hey, Hera, you should discuss politics. Sisan gets 30,000 views a day by discussing it. Yeah, but that's him. I'm not going to get 30,000 views. I'm not going to get 30,000 views because I'm discussing politics tomorrow. You have to build that shit up. Also, I have no interest in discussing politics. I would much rather... I feel like when you discuss politics, you're just fighting people all the time. I'd much rather just chill with my homies, play some Age of Empires. We got people from all walks of life, all different belief systems here, and we're bonding over Age of Empires. Isn't that 10 times more beautiful than discussing politics? I think it is. So welcome, guys, to Game 3 between Ciskhan and Vinchester. Let me make a bold prediction here, all right? Let me really step out of my comfort zone and make a bold prediction. I predict that Vinchester will attack early, Ciskhan will defend like a champion, and then throw the game and lose. That's what's going to happen this game. Bold prediction, I know. It's not like we've seen it happen the first 2 games, but that's kind of how they've been going so far. I'll take a yogurt after this game, though, to prepare for Hearttt Lucho. What meat do you eat, Hera? I feel like I'm being set up with this question. I like beef and chicken. I don't really have anything else. Maybe the occasional fish. That's it. Nothing else. Maybe like lamb as well. Not penis, no. Like, I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. Lewis co-cast? Yeah, if Lewis is around, we'll do a Lewis co-cast with the Hart Lucho set. Could be fun. All users, buddy. Thank you for the 10 gifted. Couldn't help himself, eh? 10 more gifted. Thank you, all users. Appreciate you. Someone on chat said, I think someone will win. Damn, that guy's a genius. You're probably right. All right, let's take a look at the civs, though. Burgundians for Ciskhan. And then Spanish for Vinchester. And okay, I have a question for the chat. Which lumber camp is mathematically better? Vinchester's or Ciskhan's? Do you guys know? Do you guys actually know? I'll show this one again. and this one. Type in the chat. Which one is better? Vinch. Does anyone know why? I mean, I'm sure you guys know why. I think Vinchester, but I don't know. Okay, let me explain it. It's in the corner, so he has... It's better tree distribution on the corner. He's got more surface area. This is mathematical. It's got nothing to do with Age of Empires. I didn't realize this till like a week ago, by the way. I was always making my lumber camp here, guys. You know who makes their lumber camps here? The smooth-brained of the folks, okay? Ciskhan, Hera, Lewis, you know? But the geniuses like Vinchester, Nilly, you know, those guys, they make it in the corner. And it's better in the corner. Yeah, it's better in the corner. I was smooth-brained until last week. No, somebody get me my suit and tie. Now, I'm actually a professional. I'm basically a mathematician. I'm going to be corner lumber camping all day long. Was it expecting Lily? I always sneak that one in there, you know? Just to keep you guys on your toes a little bit. Of course, North American education fails again. This has nothing to do with North American education. What are you talking about? Yeah, most of my classmates dropped out and became drug addicts, but that has nothing to do with it. Well, I did say that if chat took the hype train to level 17, I'd take it to 20. Okay, well, All Users is offering more subs if we get to level 17 hype train. I don't know how many subs we need for that, but thank you, All Users. We'll see if people wanna give subs, but I feel sheepish now. I don't want to ask for anything more. I got plenty for the day. I'm feeling very sheepish. Do you prepare or do something before Ramadan? No, just start fasting. All right, Loom coming in for Ciskhan. That's an early Loom. Now, on this map, it's pretty cool. You could fight down the center. Spanish tend to want a fast castle straight into Conquistadors, but I could see a world where Burgundians want a tower rush this one. Straight down the middle. Someone in the chat said, I feel like Monk Siege is very, very underrated. I agree, Blitzkrieg. I agree. Monk Siege is actually a really, really strong strategy. I had a monk rush phase. I know I sound like a teenager talking about like a fashion trend, but I had a monk rush phase where I was monk rushing absolutely everybody. It got to the point where I was practicing for a tournament. I was like on voice with like Hart, Leary, and I think Lewis as well. We're on voice chilling, and I would call Mr. Yo. I tell him, yo, come one game, yo. He's like, nah, bro, I'm busy right now. I'm a bit tired. I'm like, yo, bro, please one game. He comes one game. I monk rush him. 15 minutes, he's defeated. And then I send him to bed. It was so satisfying. I'm telling you, that was the best practice I've ever got in my life. It was so fun.
To seeing you making late game tower pushes meta.
And so I just bring in Yo. He would get monk rushed. It would not be fun at all. He would lose, and I send him to bed immediately. No rematch, nothing. Botulinium. Thank you for the 18 months. So when are we when are we back to seeing you making late game tower pushes meta? Soon. I'm obsessed. Soon. Okay, here's the situation. Ciskhan is going for a forward tower. He's tower rushing with the Burgundians. And Vinchester's on stone nice and early in Dark Age. Not on gold. This is because he wants to go for a fast castle into a castle drop. And he wants to go for conquistadors, okay? So it's tower rush versus fast castle unique unit. Two completely different strategies. Which one is better? Let's see. Vinchester's just gonna wall up here. Chat, Hera is the best YouTuber and streamer. Thank you. That's a YouTube comment right there. Thank you, man. Oh, Ciskhan's super aggressive. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Forward. Oh, forward tower. Vinch has no loom. Vinch has no loom. Is Vinch just defeated here? Vinch is defeated. How did he defend this? He's trying to wall. No, Ciskhan, why are you going out with your scouts? Stay in here. That's good, that's good. I feel like Ciskhan could have done more there. But it's not bad. He forces Vinch off the stone, which is good enough. Vinch is going to go on the outside to take even more stone outside. If Vinch defends this, he'll win. I like the going outside. Ian... McClellan. Thank you for the tier 1 sub. Hopefully I pronounced your name correctly, my friend. Thank you very much. Welcome to the stream. Vinchester is taking matters into his own hands. He sends the villagers forward. He wants to take out the towers with his fists and nothing more. Loses 1 fill, though, in the meantime. This ain't great for you, Vinch. I feel like Ciskhan's cooking here. But Ciskhan, do you know what you're doing? He's not as good with tower rush as someone like me, though. I feel like he's lacking that experience. Oh, but he's doing pretty well. He'll kill a second villager. He's keeping the tower alive. Yo, Ciskhan popping off. You know what that means? He's going to lose the game in 20 minutes. But so far, he's doing so well. He killed 3 villagers total. He keeps the towers up. He's going to tower rush nothing on the left side. It's already beginning, guys. Oh, no. It's already beginning. Why are we towering here? We have so much success here. Oh, no. This tower is going to buy so little time. It's not going to slow down Vinchester at all. But Vinchester, guys, he's got nothing. Vinch is in complete poverty right now. He can't click up to Castle Age. He's missing 150 food and 90 gold. He's also missing a blacksmith, so he needs the second building. Guys, this tower rush has been good. This tower rush is good. Alright, last tower. Ciskhan's going to pack it up and go home. Why not continue here? Maybe he doesn't want to pass through the town center, but I would break this house up top. Come around here and continue tower rushing, right? But I like that he's going to stonewall in his towers. He's going to make them very annoying to clear up. Which will force Vinchester. Like, Vinch will make a castle here. If Vinch makes a castle in any other position than here, I would be surprised. Alright, fair enough. Ciskhan will finish walling up his towers. I think Ciskhan should also wall right here. Or maybe even right here with stone. Yep, that's good. Exactly what he should do. That's going to buy him a ton of time. Hera is the goat from YouTube chat. Thanks, man. I feel like I'm just reading fake comments, but they're actually real. Oh! Finch is going forward castle around the outside. No way. That's actually so smart. That's actually so smart. I said he will go castle here, but again, I'm not the kind of guy that makes his lumber camps in the corner, so I don't really know much. That line about a solo 5 vills, I was thinking the same, but no, luckily they were able to deal with him. Nice and easy. 6 vills going forward here. Vinch is looking for the forward castle. And I think Ciskhan might die to that, honestly. I'm looking at what Ciskhan has, and he just doesn't have a lot. It's like I'm pocket watching someone, but he's actually just broke, you know? So I just start feeling bad halfway through. Like, not a lot of farms. He can't really defend himself from the castle, so the castle will go up. And what does he have versus conks afterwards? All he's going to have is towers, basically. And the stone wall in the front is doing nothing. The towers, yeah, they did something, but now they're kind of useless. And now it's all Vinchester. Let's see. This is what Ciskhan sees. He sees the castle. Do you just rush it down and make a tower? No, I think you just let it go up, right? Like, if it's me and I see this, I let it go up every single time, I think. And I make defensive tower, maybe. Maybe stone wall or defensive tower could be interesting. Market at home. He needs to go up to Castle Age. He needs to just buy some time. Hera, what is your favorite potato dish? Okay, it's that time of the day where we start talking about food. My favorite potato dish is mashed potatoes nowadays. I love mashed potatoes. Very, very good. Hera, I played this game 10 years ago. Just wanted to check on what's happening now. Glad the game is on good hands. Hello, Pravian. Game is in great hands. And it's still alive and kicking. You should play again. If you can download it on Steam, pick up the game. It's really good, man. Welcome back to the game. Lewis says, can we have one stream where we don't talk about food? I'm not beating the allegations here. Alright, Vinchester's trying to run through. and decides against it. I think it's like, what do you do against conks? Oh! Oh, he's running in! Why is he running in? Oh my goodness, why is he running in? Oh, the quick walls from Ciskhan! Hit him, smack him, smack him, smack him. It's one conk, 13 HP. Just slap him. Oh my goodness, he's destroying us with one conk. Ciskhan, are we gonna see Ciskhan lose again? Villagers going down like crazy. I mean, so far, it's still advantage Ciskhan in terms of villager count, but so far I feel like it's been great for Vinch with these early conquistadors. They're very tanky, so the villas don't do a lot of damage against them. Yeah, I think it might be Ciskhan again, guys. Alright, skirmishers coming out now. A monastery. The thing is, he doesn't have a lot of resources, right? And meanwhile, Vinch's economy back home. Wait, we have an ostrich walking through. But he's got a perfect economy. Going back to the action here. Conquistador goes down. If Ciskhan can get enough skirms here, maybe he can win. It's still possible, technically. Couple Flemish militia out here. Not going to find a whole lot, though. We now have a workshop as the follow-ups. It's going to be mangonels and conks. That's a really strong combo, man. Mangonels and conks. Yeah, I think the villagers here might have died or something. Because Vinch lost a lot more vills. 1200 res collected extra. I know, but it kind of feels like it's for no reason. Because he's on skirms versus mangonels now. Which is not a good setup. And he doesn't have a lot of defensive towers to fall back on. Only the one. Vinch is pretty all in, though, to be fair. For whatever that's worth. It's regular feudal age skirms versus conks. You hate to see it. Imp skirm, or sorry, elite skirm coming in. Defensive workshop. You lose a couple more vills. Vill count is neck and neck, guys. I have an idea, but you're not going to like it. I think Ciskhan should just break these walls and just counterattack with the skirms, by the way. I think he has to. I don't think he can win without doing that. How important is ballistics versus conks? Very important, but he can't afford it right now. But it's really important. Without ballistics, it's going to be tough to actually counterplay what's going on here. Good micro so far from Ciskhan. Spanish are just such an annoying civ, you know? Alright, the conks are running in. Wait, the conks are running in. Two died right away. A third will drop. Not a bad trade for Ciskhan, actually. Is it good enough, though? I don't know if it's good enough. He's going to kill a Magan on the left, though. It's still possible. Vinch goes in. He's going to kill more and more villagers. Hey, guys. Do you guys think it's worth starting AoE now? I have been into playing strategy games for some time. Gideon, yes. Very worth playing AoE 2 right now. Highly, highly recommend it. The game is alive and well. And we have a great community of active players. Maganel snipes 2 more villagers. Ciskhan somehow still has the score lead, but he's down to 33 vills to 40. And the position has not really been getting better. Maganel trades should favor the conk player. The conks are going to dive in, looking for the Maganel. Oh! Oh, Vinchester made a huge mistake there. He got way too cocky. He lost all the conks. Wait. Counterattack now, right? Ciskhan, we can counterattack now. He has a chance to win. All the conks are kind of dead here. Vinch has to remass them, which will take some time. 3-pointer. 3-pointer from Ciskhan. Oh, that was good. Lands a 1 for 0. Yo, I'm getting hyped again. I'm just waiting to see how Ciskhan is going to let me down again. How is he going to throw? Where is it going to be? The more he wins, the more I'm sure he's going to lose the game in the end. Conk's running in again. The Monk's there. It gets a conversion. It's all looking good. How is he going to lose? We all know it's going to happen. I think you have to counterattack. I have to say, by the way, Ciskhan's been playing amazing. Ciskhan's been playing decent so far. Oh, Ciskhan's been playing so far. Ciskhan's been playing so far. Listen, he is playing. He's in blue here. Oh, man. Oh, man. He's going to go for a town center out front. The counterattack. I know it's hard to think about, but that would have been so good. There's no defense. Vinchester's the glass cannon, and Ciskhan knows it. He sees into his base. Guys, there's not a production building here. No production building. No conks. You can't even get units back there. So if you counterattack, you force Vinch to make a monastery or a workshop immediately. Finally, sending the one conk. It's better than nothing. But the skirms would have been better suited there than 6 feet under the ground. Vinch has no eco upgrades whatsoever, guys. He's on the basic starter pack economy. The conk goes in. And look, this one guy will do so much damage. Like, Vinch is... He did a lot of damage, but it was emotional damage, and it was to me. I needed physical damage to Vinchester. I got emotional damage to the caster. What can I say, guys? What can I say? Like, and it's really a shame because, again, and to be serious for a second, Ciskhan, he actually defended really well. Like, he did the hard part beautifully. And now it's the easy part, just counterattacking, and now we're not able to do it. Oh, that's my cat. Sorry. Yo, cat, stop pausing my game. Yo. The cat's getting excited. It's all your fault, Hera. Atomic, you know, I'm sick and tired, Atomic, of you blaming me for absolutely everything. Atomic's been a sub of mine for 60 months, and he blames me for everything, big and small. Oh, big shot here. Big shot from Ciskhan. Good shit from the skirms here. Look at these guys go. And this is still not a bad trade there. Proof of cat existence, question mark? Bro, I bring my cats on like 3 times a stream. You guys have seen my cats, right? $47 bills to 53. The score is neck and neck, but I feel like if the game stabilizes, it might be better for Ciskhan, actually. 71 months, I blame Hera for 11 uncredited months of subbing. Oh no. And he's right, you hate to see it. Ooh, big attack round. He'll lose the mangonel probably, but still worth it. Killed 2 conks and peppered up the other, you know, bunch. Which cat talks during your videos? Both of them. Both. Depends on the day. Okay, Ciskhan. He's got to go for it right now. Good micro. Splits up. Yo, that was clean. That was clean. We got some value against the mangonels. Guys, we have a really important poll. Which cis? Oh no, will cis can or can't? I'm voting cis can't. Everybody vote the poll on Twitch. Very important one. Will cis can or will cis can't? I think he's can't. But I don't know, it's close. I could see a world where cis can, but it's just gonna be hard. He's been playing so well with the mangonel so far. Hit him! 1 for 1. 2 skirms though. Vinch got that buy 1 mangonel, kill 2 skirms free. Monastery on the outside, a university. Majority are going for Ciskhan. It was a good poll though. Quality poll from the mod. Monks going in. Guys, whoever said monks counter conks is like the biggest liar of my entire life, by the way. That shit has never been true. You know when it was true that monks counted conks? Back like 20 years ago when Doubt was microing conks and he had like no hands and the reaction time of a sloth. If my opponent is Doubt that is drunk and tired, then yes, Yes, monks counter conks. Hello, we have a cat. Hey, look at that. Look at those big bright blue eyes. Look at those. As another monk dies. Look, another monk died, Milky. Look. This is a father-daughter moment. The Manganos are pushing Ciskhan. No, Milky. Look. It's okay, it's okay. Let me tell you something about Ciskhan. In this case, Ciskhan, okay? See, he's getting Manganos. These two are Manganos. Look at this, Milky. Stay with me. Hey, up here. Alright, she's out. She's out. That's Milky, guys. That is Milky. Score still neck and neck. Is this Ciscat? Yeah, that's Ciscat, guys. Oh, Ciskhan if he was a cat. Hold on. So freaking cute. I know, thank you, man. I did shave my beard today. Appreciate the compliment. Magana goes down, but he trades back against a couple conks. Does have ballistics in now. Ciskhan's doing pretty well. She seems expensive. Nice. I know, she seems expensive, but she's actually a rat, to be honest. We caught her off the streets. Should have seen her when Roxy rescued her. When Roxy rescued her, you couldn't even recognize her. She was actually in really bad condition. Milky's like the princess that had a really rough upbringing, you know? He grew up in a parrilla, in a barbecue. That's where she grew up. I'm not even joking, by the way. Yeah, she was found melting under the sun. Roxy took her in. She was in horrible condition. She treated her for like a few weeks and she became good again. Kind of a nice story, actually. Pretty wholesome. The Milky upbringing. Tower's still here, not doing a whole lot. Vinchester's going to come with one more forward castle here. He's going to take control of all these minerals and push back against his town center. Meanwhile, he's pushing it onto this town center. And Ciskhan's got a lot of villagers, but doesn't have a lot of space on the map. Needs to win these Magano fights, but he's losing them. Same story with finding Hera? Same idea, yeah. You guessed it. Of course, Hera was found in a barbecue. All three games were kind of sad. Don't give up on Ciskhan so far. Or so fast. He's still in the game. Ciskhan can still win. I mean, it's 85 villas. He does have a vill lead. But he just has no space on the map. It's uncomfortable. One Flemish militia walking in with his nuts out. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. 1v3. We should all try to be like this guy. Walking in the face of adversity. No fear. Look at him. Oh, he survives the first hit. Goes down like a warrior. Salutes. 07's in the chat. This guy died like a dog, though. That guy deserves no salutes. Only salute the first guy. The second guy was just like the random passerby who was basically a drug addict and a thief. We're happy he died, to be honest. But the first guy was a legend. Castle from Ciskhan. Try to secure some of the space. I love this castle. It's really good. And Spanish, they're really good early with the conks, but as the game goes on, they're less and less good. Great micro from Ciskhan. The conks are under the castle, taking quite a bit of damage there. The game is still so intense, by the way. So intense. Mill up top. Ciskhan needs to try to hold on here. I don't know. It's still really close. I love how Vinchester's playing, though. He's expanding on both sides. He continues to conquistador raid everywhere. Wherever he can is whatever he does. Can you stop complimenting Ciskhan XD? Okay, Ciskhan made a huge mistake there. Lost the Mangana for free. That's actually very bad. But he's getting the custody out, which is nice. Golf cast, please. A little bit of golf casting. We got a lot of subs today. Maybe I can do a little bit of golf casting at some point. I need to get inspiration, though, first. I need a big play to happen so I can start the golf cast. Okay, I'll wait for the custody to come out, guys. When the Custody come out, I'm going to start golf casting. Ciskhan is a dick and I'm French. What makes Ciskhan a penis? Listen, I'm interested. Can you elaborate on that? Mangano goes in and goes down. Damn, he's losing a lot. What's golf casting? You'll see. Custody go in. He's running up the slopes. Looking for the mangonels. Gets both. That's golf casting. Thoughts? Thoughts out of 10? Yay or nay? Pretty decent? I'm working on it still. It's a work in progress. It's a work in progress. Too fast. Too fast. Slow it down, Hera. Noted. Thank you. Thank you. Noted. That's the golf cast. But I mean, Ciskhan defends for now. Gets another castle in the corner. I don't really like that corner castle because although it does secure him a lot of space, it doesn't get more of the map. And Vinchester is controlling the entire map now. I really think Ciskhan has to just break the walls and go for a forward castle. I still think that. You have to try something. You have to try something. A 100 subs for more Golfcast? Oh, hell yeah. 100 subs? That's good. I'll take it. That's expensive. Alright, fix what up?
11 with Golfcast.
You liked it, eh? Thanks to the 16 months, buddy. Main Townsend is about to go down, and guys, I think we've seen the same thing happen 3 games in a row. I hate to say it, but Ciskhan is quickly becoming Ciskhan, and Vinchester's taking the whole map now. He's got the conks everywhere. He's cleaned up the towers now and breaking through the center, and it feels like there's no stopping him from taking the win. The Custody switch could maybe do something, but realistically, Ciskhan's got no wood. Oh, sorry, he's got wood, but he's got no gold. He's got no relics. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be real hard here. That's for sure. Cis can't as long as Vinchester. Yeah, pretty much. Now we're just speaking our own language at this point. I don't know. He did really well, to be fair. He's going up to Imp. He's going to try it one last time. Maybe with the fast Imp you can do something. Maybe. But he's now down 30 villagers. And when you're down 30 vills and you are also down the map control, it's really hard to do anything. Can you explain what would have happened if you kept pushing with the towers? After. At the end of the game, we'll pull out the pen and we'll do the analysis. Guys, I'm going to make that my thing, okay? The pen analysis, that's going to be my thing as a caster. That's what I bring to the table that other casters don't, okay? We'll make that our little secret. Rams and conks going in. For better or for worse, I don't know. Viper did that in the past? Of course! I'm always behind. Viper did everything before I did. Damn it. Of course he did that in the past. I can never be original. Vinch is stockpiling resources. He's a bit behind to Imp, but it shouldn't matter. Just cosplay as Viper? I can't, man. I like my hair. I don't want to lose it. Not so soon. Imp is coming in, but I just don't think it's going to be enough. We've seen Ciskhan in better positions not being able to convert into a win, so no reason to believe he's going to do it from this janked up position here. What he'll try to do is to try to get 1 or 2 trebs out to try to contest one position. Vinch will likely repair the castle that, you know, Ciskhan targets. And then from there, Vinchester will probably set up a paladin switch, and that's going to be GG. I like the 2 rams, by the way. Those 2 rams are good. Just taking out all the production buildings. I think a lot of people don't realize how good it is to kill production buildings, because it's not just 175 wood. It's also like your opponent has to realize it's losing them. Your opponent has to remake them, which is like taking time as well. So killing production buildings is actually very good. Same with monasteries, same with markets. It's just really strong to kill production buildings. Bracer chemistry coming in, so at least like the Bracer skirmishers should be solid at beating the conquistadors now. But again, before you know it, we're going to be looking down the barrel of Spanish Cavalier and then Spanish Paladin. Because Vinchester's got full map control. Tons of minerals for him to take. Alright, Trebuchet's coming out. He's going to try to contest this bottom position. That's quite smart. I like that. That's what he should do. Push back the bottom position. Try to hold the top. He does have like 2 relics kind of in the vicinity, so he should be fine with that. Market going up at the back. A chatter said, am I considered crazy if I believed in Ciskhan 3 games in a row? No, honestly, no. I believed in him all 3 games as well. The last game was the least close as far as like Ciskhan's chances to winning. But the first 2, he was in a great position. Herbal Medicine, Cavalier right away. Like I said, the Paladin switch is already beginning for Vinchester. So his opponents will be fully on skirmishers, which he has to be to kill the conks. And then as soon as you clear the conks with the skirms, in come the Paladin, and they will absolutely destroy any hopes you have of winning the game. And that's what we're going to see right now. So this guy's going to try to play for some halbs, maybe. Getting the infantry armor. More barracks being dropped as well. Yeah, Flemish Militia could be interesting, but we got no gold, so it has to be halbs. Yeah, it's going to be spears. What does the herb do? Herbal Medicine makes your units heal 4 times faster, I think, in the castles. So it's quite good. Herbs are good. It's good to relax with some herbs sometimes. Put your units in the castle. Heal up a little bit. 2 conks go down. Okay, not bad. Ciskhan, that castle hurts, man. Yo, that thing is freaking slapping. Oh, it's 6 times faster. My bad. Hera showing his AOC knowledge. Yep. They keep changing the numbers, hamburgers. What am I supposed to do? I gotta keep up. Hera, what's your favorite herb to relax? I like a good mint tea. It's not really that herby, but a good mint tea is what I go for. The H is silent in herbs? Okay, herbs. Alright, thank you, Zaku. Look at this. Paladin. Supremacy. Plate barding armor. Vinchester's just doing everything right now. In come the Cavalier. They became Paladin. Straight into Ciskhan's economy. And Ciskhan... at this point, it's Ciskhan, guys. It's over. Call it. There's no way we're stopping this. He's fighting on this side. Look at this. Bless his heart. He converted 1 Paladin. Thinks that's all he's dealing with. Look at the top. He hasn't even reacted. He hasn't even seen this yet. Forward castle from Vinch as well. And yeah, the GG's called. GG in the chat. Vinchester takes it 3-0. Well played to Vinch, guys. GG's in the chat. And honestly, well played to Ciskhan as well. I want us to show some support and some love to Ciskhan. Because despite being Ciskhan every game, I think he actually played really well. And going in as the underdog, you got a lot of nerves. You know, the games obviously matter a lot to him. And he did try some good stuff, some good strategies. Yeah, it really is the closest 3-0 ever, to be fair here.
Player also the best caster now?
Am I the best caster? I don't think I'm the best caster, Advanza, but I like casting, I enjoy it, and I'm going to continue doing it because of that. But hold on, this is where I'm the best at. We're going to have the pen analysis, guys. We need a pen emote. Nigo, get me a pen emote. Or some shit, like a write that down emote. Let's take you back a little bit. So we saw what happened. Let's take you back to the moment right here. Ciskhan ran back. He ran back to go work at McDonald's. I think it was a bad choice. There's no money in McDonald's. You know what? We're going to farm with those 4 villagers. I think forget the McDonald's transition. Let's go with more forward tower rushes. So let me show you guys. Hold on. Before that, we made a useless tower over here. Look at this. Right here, this moment. We just finished a brutal bloodbath, okay? So Vinchester's trolling here. He's coming under a tower. We smack him a little bit. He gets hit on the ass too many times, goes back, doesn't like it, okay? Lost 3 villagers. And now Ciskhan thinks the game is over and stops putting pressure. But what he should have done, so look what he does. He goes over to the left side. What he should have done, let me paint this picture real quick with the pen, is right here, your opponent is at his weakest. So as soon as he runs back, as soon as Vinchester runs back, he's at his weakest. Why is he at his weakest here? Because your opponent just lost a few villagers, and he also has a lot of weak villagers under the town center. So what you want to do is you want to push in here and continue tower rushing. Now, I do want to see, before we lock in with the pen, I do want to see what Vinchester's position was looking like. Okay, so Vinchester was taking wood, but Ciskhan didn't see it. But Ciskhan saw the village running this way, so he should know that there's something back here. He should know. So with that in mind, what he should have done was he should have pushed in here. Now, if you don't want to run through the town center, no problem. You go back here, you kill that house, you go around here. And anyways, then your next tower is going to be here. Not too far forward, just right here. And then another tower after it is here. And what this does is that your opponent now can't take wood. Because even as it stood, Vinchester was struggling with wood. Even with Ciskhan going back. If Ciskhan had continued tower rushing, Vinchester would not have been able to actually go up to Castle Age. It would have taken way longer, and it would not have allowed for the counterplay that Vinchester had, and that counterplay was the forward castle. All of this counterplay would not be possible, because take a look at this. Before the counterplay came in, there was so much struggle. Look at this. He can barely afford the blacksmith. And this is with Ciskhan backing up. So that's what it is, guys. That's the analysis I have for this game. That's where I think the game was lost. But still, was a really fun game. Well played to Ciskhan. But going back there cost them the game. I think that was a big blunder. All right, cool. Cool. Lillian, thanks for the 100 bits. GG's. I don't want to hear anyone complain about DLCs anymore. Spanish play like a DLC civ. I agree, Lillian. The freaking Spanish are like a cheat code. All right, guys. Let me take a small 2-minute break. I hope you guys have been enjoying the stream so far. Tons of people watching, which I appreciate. We're going to have Hart versus Lucho up next, guys. Let me see if I can get the draft set up before I leave. They haven't started yet, so maybe we'll cast with Lewis. Do you guys want to see a Lewis co-cast? Lewis, where are you at? Either way, guys, Hart Lucho coming up. Be right back. All right. What up, guys? Does Hera wash his hands? Who said he went to use the washroom? I went to get a snack. Hera T90 would be amazing. the thing is, like, T90 is bringing on other co-casters for his stream, and he hasn't offered me once yet. So I think if T90 wants me to cast with him, he'll ask. It's his event, right? So I don't want to impose, right? So if he wants, he'll ask. I think I'd be more than happy pretty much any time to co-cast with him. Go beg, but yeah, I'm not gonna beg exactly. I'd like to just let him ask whenever he wants to, and if he doesn't, I'm sure he has his reasons. Personally, though, I think it would be fun. I think we've co-casted before, and it was always great. People loved it. For now, though, we got Lewis. Budget, not even budget T90. He's just way worse than that. They've already drafted, by the way. I don't see the drafts, though. Okay, here are the drafts. We have them on the screen right now. So the maps are as follows. Coast Arena from Heartt. Lucho goes Quarry, and then the Stranded is going to be the admin pick. Okay. Interesting. And then the civs are as follows. So Bengalis, Vietnamese, Burgundians, Wu, and Koreans. Korean last pick is crazy. Versus Malay, Bohemians, Aztecs, Turks, and Malians. Interesting. Okay. Well, tons of good civs. Let's see what happens. Lucho, of course, versus Hart. That's going to be a part of my group. We just saw Vinchester Ciskhan. Ciskhan's going to be 0-6 after that, which is horrible. So he's basically guaranteed to be eliminated. Vinch puts himself in a good position. Now it's Hart versus Lucho. Lucho went 0-3 to me the first round. Let's see what he can do against Hart now. We have a really tough group, by the way. Really tough group. It's one of the hardest groups. I think it's the hardest by far. It's a group of death for sure. It's not edited. I can try refreshing, but... Oh, it is edited. So that's Vinchester. Perfect. So Vinch is now second place, but Hart can play for that. If Hart gets 3 wins today, Hart jumps to second place. Even if Hart gets 2 wins. If Hart gets 2 wins, he also jumps to second place. So let's see what Hart can do. They're fighting for a lot right now. And they're about to start the game. We have the drafts on screen, and we'll just see how it goes. Let's hop on voice with Lewis. Let's see what he's doing. Let's see what he's out here doing. I'm gonna call Lewis. Oh, that's loud. I gotta go streamer mode. God, that's so loud. One sec. Streamer mode. Enable streamer mode. There we go. Let's call him again. Perfect. I got a call 1 sec. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Very loud. So YouTube chat, we're going to co-cast with Lewis now. Fellow pro player. He's not the best player, but he's pretty fun to be with.
Hello? Bro,
Hello?
were you eating when I said hello? I can't believe it.
Yeah, I was eating when you said hello,
What's
my
up?
bad. The allegations were so true.
Yeah. How you doing? Bro, Ciskhan...
So what happened with Ciskhan?
The guy was winning every single game, and he just heart fumbled it constantly.
Yeah. That was actually sad to watch. Like the first one, I was like, oh shit, he'll get him second game. Second game, I was like, no way, we lose, we lost. Third game was just depressing, but hey, he did well. Ciskhan in the end. But Lewis, more importantly, what the hell is happening with you?
Tell me.
1-1, 3-3. What are you? 50% win rates? A coin flip?
I know. I mean, I think I kind of threw a lot of games.
But it's
I
not
feel
bad.
like every single game I lost, I had the opportunity to win, but I wasn't good enough.
Yeah, but then it's just you at the end of the day, so.
You know those high going caps?
Yeah?
Bro, I didn't realize they weren't upgraded. Like, they look the same when they're upgraded.
Yeah.
I was like...
I had a feeling...
I need to change the skin to a knight, you know? I need to change the skin to Knight Cavalier or something.
Yeah. Honestly, that might be better. Just to see what's going on.
I swear, like, all the units look so similar these days.
I know what you're talking about. You're talking about that query game.
Yep.
Yo, Justin Ferry, thanks for 7 months. So what are you feeling for this Lucho Hart set? Also, you want to say something about the Ciskhan. What do you want to say about that one? Sorry, I cut you off.
Oh, that's fine. I mean, it's just the same thing. It's the same situation in my group with running, right? You have one guy just like 0-6ing it, but then you're scared he might beat you. Like, if every other player beats him 3-0, and then he like takes games off you, you know, it can get dangerous. So
it can be bad, yeah, for sure. Yeah, so Ciskhan's the 06 in my group, but there's also Lucho who has potential to be 06. Let's see if he can live up to
Yeah.
that potential now. I feel like Heart's good, but he's not great. You know, he can fumble a little bit.
Well, I think Hart is very, very good, but he's very fumbly. Like, I don't know. He's the type of guy where you throw a ball to him, you just like drop it, you know? Like like flipping it in his hands and just drop it on the floor. I don't trust him.
Agreed. 100%. Yeah, we're gonna be hate casting a little bit. Like I'm cheering for Lucho.
Okay,
like not gonna lie.
Yeah, me too. Am I loading the game up on my screen as well, and we'll just watch it separately, or?
I can share it with you on Discord if you prefer.
Yeah, we can do that if you have good internet.
Yeah, I'm not Peruvian, so it should be fine.
Good.
If I was Hart, maybe
second world internet.
That's a second world. Come on now. I got the best internet ever. I am not living in Canada.
Yeah?
In Canada, it cuts everywhere.
Yeah.
That share screen should be good. How many seconds till the game
started.
to start? They've started now.
1:15.
1:15. 1:15.
Not gonna lie, I kind of like this dashboard update. It's kind of nice.
I hated it at first. Now it's growing on me, to be honest.
Like, I think it's a bit weird, but I like how much information you get showed. I don't like it how you hover over it and it goes green, though. That's a bit weird. Like, it's a bit too much.
Yeah.
I'm like, I know where my mouse is, bro. It's fine.
Alright, guys.
They're also playing on the new Chilean server, aren't they?
Oh, true. Yeah.
Yeah, so Heart's are now 40 ping. Because I remember Hart is always bitching about his ping whenever he plays versus, like, Lucho and stuff. Because they're playing, like, Brazil South. And, like, the ping was really bad for him.
But now he's on equal ping.
Yeah.
There's also another thing that is worth talking about. Lucho always resigns early, so I'm curious to see if that trend will continue, or if he's gonna show a bit more fighting spirit today. I feel like there might be a bit of like
versus you.
It's like a South American like mirror match here. Like there might be some like brotherly love amongst them, brotherly competition. I feel like you'd want to fight a little longer here.
I think so too. So I have Wu versus Malians. What's your prediction? What tip do you prefer here, Mr. Hera?
Wait, I have to read this comment. Hello guys, I'm very worried about this new patch. My religion does not allow me to kill capybaras. And so unfortunately, I will have to resign every time this is hurtable. Do we know the maps that they can possibly spawn on yet?
What the hell is a capybara?
They added capybaras as boars. And apparently this guy's religion doesn't let him kill capybaras. Listen, I'm not an expert on religions, but I think you should be fine. It's just a pixel in the game. Yeah, it's basically like a huge rant. So like a huge rat.
Yes, I can see it.
Think like MBL. Think MBL, but bigger.
All right. And Heria.
All right, going in. Game 1, guys. Welcome. Lucho in blue playing as the Malians, and Hart in red playing as the Wu. It's going to be the map Stranded, which we've seen a few times. Lewis, can I get your expert intel on what you think about the Sid matchup, please?
I don't like Lucho's house placement so far.
Oh, you're such a stickler. Okay,
the
Karen.
number one thing to do is you build the dock, you walk with the Vil over to the TC, you build the TC gets to 98%, and then you build the house. Otherwise, it's just inefficient.
So this is inefficient.
Because now the
right
TC is going to be up a little bit slower, and then he's 20% of a Vil away.
That's actually really interesting.
Hart is Wu, so he doesn't have to pull his Vil away from the TC to make the house sooner, because his house is built faster.
Oh, true.
Type of a Hart spot.
So he saves 2%.
But Hart's low IQ, so he's gonna pull his Vil like 95%. I'm waiting for it.
Let's see if Hart pulls his Vil 95%.
95% the Vil's gonna build a house, trust.
Oh, he does.
What an idiot! Resign.
You're two jokes, Lewis. You already caught him on a low IQ moment. That's a good prediction. You got that knowledge.
He's just low IQ. He's a dog. Like, he's so predictable. Like,
I agree with that. Yeah, I agree.
He's like, you know those like Sorry, go on.
No, I was gonna say I agree. Regardless if you made that house, but it proves it every time. Yeah,
Yeah,
go on. Let's hear from
exactly.
you. More from you, please.
It's like one of those balls in Spain where like you wave a red flag in front, he just headbutts you and charges at you. So predictable. Apart from that, you know, it's fine. It is what it is.
So now what we're seeing is that Heart's up like half a villager. Because you got the town center faster. That's due to Lucho making the house here. A lot of pros are getting they're getting their builds a bit wrong on this map. If you watch the top pro players playing, like of course Lewis, they have the build perfect. Get the town center a little faster. It's just a little bit more efficient. This is kind of like the min-max.
Lucho also kept his Vil on the fish, so maybe he gets more food overall, but it is what it is, right? Kind of close.
Yeah, it ends up being about the same. Nothing too important. First board coming in for Hart. This map is kind of interesting because you can take the boars on the outside. So you get off to like a really good start if you scout like 3 of those guys. The worst start you can have is probably like 2 though, realistically, or like maybe 1.
Yeah, I think it's perfect when the boar spawns on top of your TC, because then you have 2 boars on either side, like kind of close. Like the worst is when you have a boar like 5 to 8 tiles away, and then like the next one, like the third one, is like miles away, like in Hart situation here.
Yeah, true.
Actually, yeah, it's not too bad actually.
It's doable, but I know what you mean. It's a lot closer for Lucho on both sides here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so on this map, typically we see something like a little bit of water fighting, and then land fighting. I want to get your opinion on whether these players should go meta arms, because like Malians and Wu have really good meta arms on both sides. I tried it a couple times. I think you were there when we were testing, and I still don't know if I like the meta arms. I feel like they're okay, but I don't know.
I think the issue with this stranded version is your TC is on the wood and the gold, right? Where previous versions, you make the TC a lot closer to the shoreline on a small wood line, and then you expand out for a lumber camp and a mining camp. So I think there's just less to hit with the meta times, but it is what it is, right? Get to the map, get to the pressure, makes your opponent react.
Yeah, it's decent, but not great. So I expect to see mostly like archer skirm from these players, but Hart's got a forward Vil. What's he doing with that girl? Oh.
Look at the exploration. Very nice.
Yeah, he sees everything. He's got off to a good start here. How's Lucho doing exploration-wise? Oh, not bad himself, damn. Both players doing well.
Yeah, pretty good. I think he's going for a barracks on the front.
Yeah, I think that's what he wanted to do. But he went early. Again, that low IQ Hart, typical at this point. So we don't have to mention it, but goes a little early. Doesn't know how to do math.
It was low IQ, but then again, he saved it by mining 10 wood with the Vil. So when he goes back, she has something, It's not just like empty-handed.
Yeah, she doesn't come empty-handed.
Exactly. And the thing about Hart is he's a bruiser, right? He likes to fight.
He's all about the fights. So I can imagine him going like really heavy with militia here. Like we could see like 2 or 3. It could be men at arms. Because that barracks in the front does tell me he wants to make something happen. I mean, in theory, he could also fast castle Jan Swordsman. If he really wanted to do something cheeky, but I don't think that's a very popular strategy.
They have been nerfed as well, right? Like the production speed is a lot slower than before. It's less viable. Oh, Lucho's idling. Hart's idling. 9 seconds of each. Wow, look at that. Mirror game.
9 seconds out of time on each, but because Hart got up to that better start that we talked about, he has actually 10 seconds faster feudal. So you see how these little things in the early game, just from the start of the game, from the early build, really matter. I don't know, worth mentioning for sure. Lumber camp on the front for Hart now. He's not making anything. Okay, no, he is. He's making 3 militia. No barracks from Lucho. Lucho's going to add a second dock. Lucho has a lot of fishing ships, by the way. He's got 8. Never mind.
So Hart
also has 8. It just looked like Lucho had more.
He's eating a shellfish, though. He's eating a shellfish, GG.
Yeah.
But the thing is, look at the issue with Lucho's base. You see those houses on the top of his TC? I can just picture all 3 of those houses just dying.
To men at arms, right?
The amount of times with arson. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. How come the men at arms?
4 times.
Delto, thank you for the prime sub. Welcome, welcome.
And the thing about this map is you can be up a little bit later and defend on water nicely, because you are quite far away from your opponent, right? So let's just say Lucho goes up 1 pop early, let's just pretend. By the time he gets to Heart's base, Heart's got the same army out, so... Oh,
Yeah,
what a
I agree
mistake
with
by
that.
Lucho.
Oh, big mistake.
Oh.
He has no loom. He lost the villager for free there. So Heart's off to a good start. I'm surprised Lucho hasn't resigned already, by the way. A little bit more fighting spirit than we're used to. 2 Dock Grush on the water here, so it's going to be fire galleys from both. But like what you said there, like the distance is far, so Hart can easily just defend with, you know, his own units at home. Doesn't have to rush it. And like you said, Lewis, as well, houses being the main target here from Hart. I like that he's scouting with 1, though. Scouts with 1, hits with 3. That's actually really smart.
I like that a lot.
I'm going to
Lucho
copy
goes
that.
for the barracks now. I mean, you could also be going to look for Lucho's Dockville. There's always something you can find, even on a map with... Yeah, down there. No loom still. Okay, he's getting it now.
Yeah, looms in.
Does he have arson? I don't think he does, right?
No arson.
Look at the blocking. Like, Heart's never gonna kill that Vil, but he just wants to hit it, you know? Like,
Yeah,
he's just so aggressive. It's like the
He's a
roid rage
bruiser.
coming out, like...
Hart loves to fight. Guys,
Yeah.
Hart likes to eat steak, go to the gym, and fight. That's what he does.
No,
His
no,
3
wait,
favorite
wait,
activities.
Hart likes to say he's going to the gym, then ends up training like 6 hours later.
That's
Takes
true.
the
That's true.
pre-workout, forgets to train, takes it again, forgets to train again, then takes it again. Then he trains. Yeah,
Hart-
2 houses down already.
Hart's like a gym bro that doesn't actually go to the gym. He just says he does. 2 houses down, the 3rd one coming next. Now Hart has the follow-up. Range units is going to be skirmishers and archers, a little bit of a mix. Hart is with a lot of momentum now. Lucho's defending with an archer himself, but I mean, it's not going to help that much because these guys actually heal for the woo, so you can just trade as much as you want and then run away and heal, which is really annoying to deal with.
It's extremely annoying. Like, remember when Georgians were broken? And that was like 5 HP.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is 10.
Yeah, the men at arm from Woo
I think
are
that
just
is
so
one of the
cancerous.
most... It's one of the most broken bonuses, but I don't think people realize how good it actually is.
The men at arms healing or the infantry healing in general?
I mean, in general, right? Because you go to cast stage, it's
Many
20.
of them have
Yeah.
heroes.
Yeah, it's very good. I think the Woo are a civ that has to go men at arms to get like good value out of them. But once they go men at arms, it's just obnoxious to deal with. By the way, in the meanwhile, there's always fighting on water. So always consistent fighting on water going on. Just back and forth, fire galleys and demos. Nothing too crazy, but it is worth mentioning that if you see some sloppy action on the land, that's probably because they're microing the water, dodging a demo or something like that.
You had a sub message come through, and it was a very interesting question.
Yeah. Do you know the answer to that?
No, I don't. I was waiting for you. I
Okay,
was like,
thank
getting
you.
excited to see if you could answer it.
Thank you, Mackie.
Do they- do they
64
not?
months. The new civs don't have heroes, no. The new civs don't have
Okay.
heroes. I don't know why. They released the Chinese civs with heroes, and then they just scrapped the idea, like, never again. It makes no sense.
You know,
It
I
literally
actually
makes no
don't
sense.
mind the heroes. Like, it's almost like a unique tech, right? That's like 1,000 res. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be originally, but
I agree.
obviously,
It's
we
whatever.
don't want the game to go in a crazy direction. Yeah.
Mhm. I'm okay with every civ
Lucho's
getting a
up.
hero, actually. I'm fine with that.
You know what my suggestion was? I think, like, we need more uniqueness. So, for example, Britons, instead of going archers into crossbow, it should be archers into longbowmen.
Oh,
like
I
something like
disagree.
that. Maybe-
I disagree.
No, wait.
I'm higher
Not the
elo and you're
same
wrong.
Stats. I'm actually higher than you right now, but not the stats. Just like the skin, you know?
I don't
It's
like
just
that.
called longbowmen.
I don't
You don't
like
like
that.
that?
No, I'll tell you why. Because now we have the strategic element of being able to go archers into crossbow, and then also being able to go longbow from the castle, and they both serve different purposes, right? If you have just archers into longbow, you have like AoE4. AoE4 does this, where you just go the same unit from the start of the game, the whole way through, and it's way worse. I promise it's way worse.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, a common Lewis L. I know we're not surprised, but yeah, very
No,
bad
no.
take.
It was
Very
like-
bad take.
It's more of like, I want more uniqueness about a civ, right? For example, it's like, you know Japanese, right? Japanese is known for samurai, kataparuto, the Yasama towers, but every single time we see them, they're playing CA and knights and Lycav, right? Like, I feel like we need more uniqueness about civs, and
Yeah.
civs should play their specialties more.
I know what you mean, but if every Civ played its specialty, that would also get really boring. The reason why the specialties are fun is because you rarely see them. Or like, it's not even that rare as well. Like we just saw Catapult in the last game with Japanese. Like we do see specialties every now and then. But if we saw them every game, it would get super boring. And it would be really cancerous because, you know, they would be broken in certain cases and hard to balance probably.
Yeah, it's true. I can say that as well.
Yeah.
Also, Lucho going, is that 1 Stable Knights or 2 Stable Knights?
Just one. One Stable Knights. Wants to push back. What?
GG, what?
GG! It's
GG!
over. And that is it. And that is it. What happened? We were going knights.
Yeah,
It was looking good.
I was about to say the words, whose position do you prefer? Because Lucho's going to get the full clear on Hart's army. Like, oh my goodness.
Bro, like, I would never resign here because I would, like, also, his opponent is still feudal. Like, for all he knows, Hart canceled Castle Age like 4 times over, right? You don't even know, like, maybe. So I would never resign here before sending the knights out and trying to pressure, but I don't know.
Well, the thing is, your opponent's in feudal age. You're going to clear his army on land, right?
Yeah.
You can also just make a siege workship in the middle of the map, make a ram, 2 mangoes, a scorpion, and just, who knows, just see what happens, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe, even if it's like a 1% chance, it's still 1%. Maybe you win, maybe you don't, but...
Yeah, I agree with that. And like, we've seen time and time again, especially on this map, where like you have nothing to lose. You already had like a bad early game. Like he's going to lose his water, right? So he had like a bad early game. You can just go knights, go siege like you said, and even if you lose, you're going to have fun in the last few moments. You're going to feel like you're pressuring. You're going to put a lot of pressure on Hart, make him panic. And now, for like the future games, Hart's going to think twice about pressuring you because you might expect some kind of all in. Whereas now, the next game, Hart's going to come just as hard against Lucho, and that's it. It's going to be pretty much GG. Okay, question from the chat, or comment from the chat. For newer civs playing into speciality, sure, but for old civs like Japanese, I feel they wouldn't want to stray too far from the OG AoE2. It'd just be a different game at that point. I agree with you. Common, Hera viewer W. Delto, I like it. I agree with you.
I mean, that's his first message. I won't say he's a Hera viewer, but sure.
Well, what is he, a Lewis viewer? You think he's here because you're casting? Sit down, little bro. He is
definitely a Lewis viewer.
He's not a Lewis. You don't have many of those. He's not a Lewis viewer.
Whoa!
You don't have many of those.
I can't wait.
Can't wait to
I can't wait till you lose TTL.
To who? To you?
I can't wait. To me, exactly. You know why? You know why, Hera? Like, you've had it so easy, like, playing versus dogs. Like, you play versus people who don't think. Like, I read Hart like a book in Dark Age, you know? In Dark Age, I said he pulls his Vil from the TC 95%. And he did. Like, you read him like a book. That's how you beat him. But I would read you like a book. Like, you cannot do that to someone on the same level as you. Respectfully.
And you're on the same level as me? That's the person?
IQ-wise, I'm probably higher.
IQ-wise, you're higher. Okay.
Maybe I can't spam my unit formations as fast as you, but...
There's no way that's what you think you're missing. Lewis, I watched your games. Like, I have footage of you literally fumbling left and right. Like, this is crazy. Holy cortisol spike. Yeah, hold on. My cortisol's spiking a little bit. He's getting under my skin a little bit.
Baited, idiot.
Lewis got that rage bait. Do you actually think you're a smart player, though? Because when I watch you play, I don't think you're a smart player. I don't think so. I'm not even joking.
What do you think I am when I play?
I think you're a very confident player when you have cav archers. That's what I think. I think you're a cav archer player.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
That's the only time I ever think you're a good player is when you have cav archers on the field. Then you play amazing. When you don't have cav archers, I'm like, this guy sucks. You're actually generic. Like, you're a generic 27-year-old elite player. Like, top 16 in material. Maybe top 32.
Well, a lot of civs have cav archers, so you better be careful.
I know. I'm careful. Tell me.
In KOTD, Hart didn't take a single game from you, but I did. Isn't that like just showing something? Like there's like little, what do you call it? It's like I forgot the word for it.
There are like levels to this game, right?
No, it's like a hint, you know? It's like a hint.
Foreshadowing?
That eventually overtake you.
It's foreshadowing. Yeah.
Exactly.
So you beating me one game in round of 32 of KOTD is gonna foreshadow the big Red Bull victory, right? Not this Red Bull because you didn't make it, but the next one.
You said it in the interview. You were panicking.
Could happen.
Anyway, Vietnamese versus Bohemians. What do you think of this matchup, Hera?
Thank you, Casto Lewis. Listen, game 2 is here, guys. Hearts in red as Vietnamese, Lucho in blue as the Bohemians. This map is Quarry. We've seen this map played time and time again, And the best strategy that I've seen actually came from Dark against Viper, which we casted yesterday. It was a fast stimp attempt. I like that one. Every strategy I've seen on this map has not hit properly. I didn't feel like it was that good, except that fast stimp strat. Even though it lost, it felt like it had a lot of potential. So I like pushing on this map with early imp, or I'd rather boom. I don't like the trying to force too much early game engagements, too much early fighting. Like that's how I've been feeling about it.
Okay.
Because like
I feel like the sorry, go
yeah,
on.
no, you go.
I was gonna say the 2+2 militia into man at arms. I think that's got a nice place in this map, but I feel like if you try and follow it up too hard with like towers and range units, then maybe it's a bit. Because you're always pushing uphill, right?
Exactly, yeah. And the defender has so much advantage. He's always got a backwood. It's like you're playing Arabia, and your opponent always has a backwood, back gold. That's basically what this map is, right? So yeah, you got the forward berries, but then again, it's only 4. So like, if your opponent abandons those, it's not the end of the world. So that's kind of what I feel. I feel like it's better to play for like the more strategic position in late game. The early stuff is not the best. Like yesterday versus Andy, you got a decent position with all those towers, but then he just had the better late game stuff, and then you couldn't do shit. You couldn't finish it off, you know?
I mean, I think if I had heavy hay going, I'd have been fine, but a lot earlier.
Maybe, but even then, I don't think so, actually. I think he would have been able to hold. It was tough. It was tough.
It's one of those things where it's like, if he runs out of gold and I can just constantly spam hay guans, maybe and whittle down his CA mass, but yeah, I mean, it's CA, right? They never die. 100 HP or whatever it is with Turks.
The thing is, you don't have that much gold in the center, right? It's a bit of a bait. They changed the map, so there was only like 4 tiles of 3 gold in the center, and there's a lot of gold on your mainland. So if you're thinking, I'm going to take the center and spam my opponent down, it usually just doesn't work out that way. Lucho's going for the full walls, by the way, playing Bohemians, an ultra late game civ, wants to just full wall early.
Okay.
Hart spots that, and he's got the militia coming out already. So Hart wants to prevent him from walling, and I think he might be in time to do that.
It's also interesting. Last time we saw Lucho play this map, he went for the insta drush, like pre-lumbercamp drush, right?
Yes.
And now he's going for the full wall, so very opposite playstyle this time.
Yeah, complete
right?
switch up. So he played against me on the first week, lost with him being on the aggressive. This time he's going defensive.
And stays in castle age, leaves his PC.
He's got no loom. The militia's coming. He's got no loom. Fails the quick gates.
Oh, just don't resign, Lucho. Just fight. Just.
We could see the GG
Doesn't
here,
matter if you
guys.
lose the scouts.
This could actually be the GG. I'm not even joking.
Oh my. Like it's too militia.
In.
And Hart's adding more.
He's adding more because he knows Lucho will early resign if things go bad.
He's a mess though. His
He's sending a forward bill.
He's fixing it.
Oh, he's just going more
I like
militia.
this adaptation from Hart. Like he's in, right? Like why not just keep adding them?
Yeah, I think it's good as well.
I
Go up
don't
to
mind.
5. I would go up to 5, and then you don't need loom. You can just skip loom. But he's doing 4 for now. It's a weird number to stop at 4, but fair enough.
Yeah, that's a good detail. We can Lucho scouts and easily skip loom, walled up. It's a bit risky, but
Well, your opponent has already
It's
put
worth the
himself in a beta position, like in the defensive full wall position. So you don't have to worry about him. Lucho, no walls. Does quick wall that one though.
that's a nice quick wall.
He wants to fight. Yeah. No, he wants the wall. Okay, good walls from Lucho. Not bad. Well played to him. As much as we joke about the early resign, like Lucho is a really good player. We can't ever forget that. He's playing pretty well
Yeah,
here.
he's a very good player, but I feel like I don't know. I don't like the early resigns. It's like I don't mind players resigning if they think they're dead, but I feel like Lucho just resigns. Something small goes wrong. Okay, I'm out. You know.
Yeah,
Not wasting my time. Speed running
emotional.
the TTL.
Yeah.
It's also like I think it was in the Red Bull as well versus Jordan, right? On Loch Ness, maybe. He was in a decent position. Like, not like the worst position ever.
I thought he was winning
resigned.
actually. Yeah, it was crazy. I thought he had like an advantage, and he just resigned like a kind of winning position or decent even position. All right, Hart's gonna be up to feudal. He's a minute 45 behind, but that's of course because he made all those militia. But this is gonna allow Hart to go for a men-at-arm follow-up, by the way. Does go for the loom in the end, so Hart does have a loom. Lucho goes for a range now. Okay.
I would like to see Hart's wall the front of his base up. Who goes for the scouts? That's a 50-50. Go on, Lucho, take it. Actually, no, don't take it.
Don't take it. He was resigning to lose this. Do not take 50-50s. Well, here's what I think. Lucho doesn't actually have to rush this one. He just needs to defend perma. He's got one of the best late game civs in the game, Bohemians. Although Vietnamese do pretty well into them, you know, in some cases. But if you can just get to Hoofness in late game, I think he can actually win this. So I'd rather see him just play defensive and chill, you know?
Also, it doesn't look like Hart's going to go for mana times because he has no gold and there's a hole in the berries.
Oh, there's a hole in the berries. But it's okay. Hit the scout. Yeah, keep running. That's actually fine.
Yeah, I mean, if you're Lucho, you take that, right? You kill the scouts, kill a mana time, save 2 vills.
Amazing. That was really good. Yeah. Started out bad, but ended up being good. Now he's got the archer. And yeah, I agree. Like, Hart will not go meta arms here. He's going to follow it up with a forward.
Not gonna lie, I think just full walling your base and going towards Castle Age, playing towards Castle Age. You cannot find damage. You're pushing uphill. You're not getting in.
I disagree. I actually love the forward, but it's so late. Like, I think he should have already be like here, making the range, and then setting up the tower right away. Like, he's in the middle of the map now, which feels bad. So I would say that I like the forward, but I hate that he's so late on it. You would rather him not forward here?
I would rather him just wall up his base, not go for the range, drop a bunch of farms, and aim towards Castle Age. But I don't think it's the worst idea ever, but I don't know. Pushing uphill.
Yeah.
Versus Bohemians, I don't know.
I know why you're saying that, Lewis, because you always lose when a tower hits the field, whether it's your tower or the opponent's tower. I have footage of this. Don't argue it.
Fuck those towers, man.
I know, yeah. It's okay, get the energy out. I know you're holding a lot in.
It's alright.
So yeah, I think towers maybe not your forte, but I think it's good here. He's gonna knock Lucho away from the berries, which is nice.
Also, having a range in the middle is nice because he gets to see what's going on, right? So it's just map control. He gets to get vision around it, so it's also fine.
I just hate that he didn't go meta arm. I think he should have went meta arm. Not now because he lost a lot of them.
For some reason.
Yeah, felt like a bit of a mistake in the build. But Hart's adapting, like he's improvising. He probably didn't expect to be here. He probably wanted 2 militia and that's it. He ended up making 4. So now he's just kind of adapting to the situation. He's away from his theory.
I don't think he expected to be on this map either, right? Like Lucho picking Quarry 2 times in a row.
Yeah.
Like you see Lucho a very aggressive land map player. Like you're thinking, okay, maybe he goes Quarry, not Quarry, what's it called?
Slopes?
Valley.
Oh,
Valley,
yeah.
slopes, something like that, right? But opts for this map instead.
Yeah, solid defense for Lucho. Makes a tower, has a stone. Hart has to go back, and I don't know. Maybe the forward was not the right call after all, because it's not getting a whole lot of damage done. Lucho defends perfectly. Question from the chat: would you ever play Age of Mythology just for fun sometime? It's possible I make a video of it, but it's unlikely. And all users, thanks to the 6 gifted subs, by the way. I really do appreciate that. Thank you very much. Absolute legend.
Was one of those to me?
Did you get a gifted sub? I don't think so. Lewis, aren't you subbed yourself? I'm a tier 3 sub to your channel, by the way, with my own money. I forgot to cancel.
You know what's funny, but you know what's funny, Hera? I'm subbed to your channel for 22 months, and I haven't subbed to you once.
I know,
People
you never
keep
pay.
gifting me subs.
You just been you're a freeloader, Lewis. That's why people hate you. You're a freeloader. You come here, you take shit from people, and you never give back to the community. Meanwhile, I'm a tier 3 on your channel. I forgot to unsub, which you actually owe me like $25, by the way. I'm gonna collect next time you make it to a LAN event, which might never happen. But that's the problem I have with you, Lewis. You're always taking shit for free.
You know, if you buy a subscription from a company and you're too stupid to cancel it, that's your own doing, okay? They just say unlucky kids. And I'm going to say the same, unlucky kids.
It's okay.
Also, another thing, I want to add something, right? A tier 3 Argentinian sub is about $2.
It's Canadian.
A tier 1 British sub is like $10, okay? So, know your place.
Okay, we understand. Lewis is a white European. Not even anymore. He's from the UK, which... It's not even European anymore. We understand. Sure. I'm a Canadian, though, and I got a Canadian sub. $25. It's pretty expensive, actually.
$25.
I can't even afford that. And thank you, Hacksbox, for the 43 months.
Ooh.
Sorry, go on, Lewis.
I feel like this
Thanks for the sub. Really appreciate it.
Mister?
Sorry, go ahead. I just have to troll you one more time. I have to show you one more time. There's nothing more that I hate. Sorry to cut you off, but you're gonna agree with me here. There's nothing I hate more.
Just keep doing it. It's fine.
There's nothing I hate more than a caster speaking over his co-caster. By the way, like for me, it's a pet peeve. But obviously I'm doing it as a joke here.
Such a pet peeve for me also.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I hate
For
it
sure.
so much too. Yeah, it's horrible. You know what? It turns out I was correct. Like, the forward was not the correct play, right?
I agree. I hate to say it,
Like-
Lewis, but you were right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Now-
also, it feels like it's just he's just doing nothing, right? Like, you're just hitting a house, like a castle age house for that matter.
Yeah, he's hitting a house. He sat there with skirmishers. Lucho's defending easily. He's going to make a siege workshop and get a town center to back. So Lucho, with his game plan of just survive till imp, is going to be in a great position here. Like, defensive workshop, he's not going to take too much damage from this. Yeah, it's uncomfortable. It's a bit annoying, but it's not really substantial damage from Hart. And Hart behind this is kind of stuck in the feudal age, which is actually the criticism I have of Vietnamese. They don't get a whole lot besides, like, in feudal age, besides just, like, scaling naturally. Like, they're like a scaling civ. They're not, like, that powerful. They're not like Poles that get all kinds of savings in early game, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those civs where it's like, if nothing happens, you're in a good spot, right?
Yes.
You don't have to do anything to be in a good spot. You're just doing well. Cheap eco upgrades, they come in faster. And also, you pull ahead and... Oh, Hart just got nuked.
Oh, that was
My
crazy. That was not a Mangonel. There's a tactical nuke coming in there from Lucho.
Imagine this,
sick.
you're sitting there hitting a house, like, all game, and the one time you break in, you get nuked by a Mangonel. And also that house on 93%.
Yeah, I think I would have just committed to it at that point with the last Ville somehow, but obviously probably not the call. Hart's gonna try to do something here. He's gonna go cav armor. He's got a stable, but he can't really go either side because now Lucho's got an outpost on both sides, which I like, by the way. I think it's just good to play it safe.
I like that outpost a lot as well, yeah.
Yeah. Might as well. You have a winning position. I think he should try to go for a third town center, though, Lucho. Don't try to fast imp. Like, you're already in a winning position, right? Don't have to risk it.
I'm scared he's gonna go for a castle. I think he should take his villas off stone, buy a bit of wood, and just drop another town center.
Yeah.
I think we just need to go 3 TC, pull ahead in villas, play from there.
Defensive castle, pick your relics up, and that's it. Like, if you get a castle here, you secure this relic guaranteed, so you're already on 2 relics, which is, like, a pretty significant setup for late game. Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta play with, like, the small advantages. You don't gotta go for the big one.
Yeah. But the only thing I'm thinking about is an imp. I know, obviously, we're a long way away from imp, and Lucho's got a big lead, but what are you doing versus fire lancers as Bohemians? I know, of course, you have hoof needs and the castles, but
That's
as
true.
we saw in the Ciskhan game,
Fire
lancers
lancers are
don't care
broken.
about castles. They just run in there head first.
Yeah, like castles don't work. Scrims get obviously destroyed. Obviously the obvious answer is hand cannoneer. I don't know if that's enough though. Like, I feel like the fire lancers close the gap against hand cannons and then shoot back at them, which is like really annoying for
And
the
just
hand
shoot
cannons.
back, like what's the point?
It's like they're a hand cannon, but they got double the HP for some reason. That's what the fire lancer is.
Oh, Hart. Okay, he moves from out the way. But yeah, it's like a hand cannoneer that counters cav. It doesn't die to infantry. Like on paper, longswords are a counter, right? But it's like a soft counter because they're so expensive, and fire lancers, you just spam them so cheap. Wooden
Yeah,
gold.
exactly. And then like if you're on champion, like if Bohemian has to go champion and this guy Hart is on fire lancer, then he can just go fire lancer plus Rathan Archer, or fire lancer plus imp skirm, and the champions are not the best into those, so you have to always keep that in
Yeah,
mind.
exactly.
Hart's gonna try to boom.
Go for
and
a
then-
mangonel.
Yeah, this is defensive, by the way. I thought it was offensive, but it's just defensive in response to the castle. Lucho's gonna go for some Hearttt wagons, but he really shouldn't commit too much into this, in my opinion. It's not necessary for the win.
I agree. How do you feel about fervor? When do you think fervor is good for the Bohemians? How
Well,
early?
if you're floating 500 gold, you just pick it up. I think it's quite good. I would always pick it up as soon as I have a monastery, but I wouldn't make a monastery just for it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, so you probably get the 3 TC down, then the monastery, a couple of relics, then fervor.
Yeah.
A couple monks, sorry.
Now, I'm cheering for Lucho this game because Hart is my friend and teammate, so I need to see him lose so I can talk some shit later. This is how we work. If it's a non-consequential game, I always cheer for the opponents every single time. If it's do or
What?
die,
How's that not a kill?
Lewis, you
Sorry.
interrupted me. I was not done. If it's do or die, I cheer for my teammate. That's how it works. So I'm not an evil person, but I just like to see my teammates suffer a little bit.
Permission to speak?
Yeah, permission granted.
How is that not a kill on Hart's Mangonel? Like, it landed right on him.
I'm not sure. I think it has to do with the hills. It looked a bit weird. I agree.
That's so weird.
I like that you have to ask permission from now on to speak. I think we should do more of that. Damn, and that was a kill. Holy.
Damn.
Those Assault Wagons are not that good. I think you just stop making them, honestly. Because your win condition is getting to Imp in a good time, good economy, that's it. Don't need to do too much of this nonsense.
It's good versus Feudal Age units. It's one of those units that just destroys everything in Feudal Age, but then it gets to Castle Age, it's a bit flimsy. It's like the War Chariots, right? From the shoe.
Yes. Yeah. It's like a...
In Feudal Age, they wreck everything, but get to Castle Age, it's kind of a joke.
It's like if you sent Doubt to the Silver League. Like, in the Platinum League, he's a bit of a joke, but you send him down to the Silver League and he just destroys everyone. Right now, he's in the Gold League.
No
Somewhere in the
about.
between. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good little example there. Just understand where we're coming from. I mean, Heart's
10
clearing
lead for
buildings.
Lucho. Yeah. Thing is, so, like, a villager lead on this map, as we saw with Ciskhan. I mean, all 3 games, so I can't really use this map as an example, but like, it's not as important because you have to push up a hill, right?
Yeah.
If it's like level ground or you're like pushing downhill, sure, but you're pushing up a hill, so you can kind of survive with like less economy, less army.
But I think people are misplaying this map though, because everyone's like, I have a 10 vill lead. I'm bum rushing straight to the center, which is the most predictable strategy on the face of the planet. I think what we want to do is continue to get, like, keep the lead, get all the economy upgrades, cut the sides, like secure the sides with stone walls yourself, and then start getting in some like side pushes going, and then maintain the middle for the gold. Like, that's what you want to do with a lead. And by the way, Hart snagged that relic that was close to Lucho's base, so it was supposed to be 2 relics for Lucho. It might not be. It might be 4 relics to Hart, which is a little bit of experience that could actually win him the game, despite being down 15 vills here.
You know, I will say one thing about this map. It is a little bit one-dimensional. I wish they would do a little bit something different with it. I don't know. It's just a bit... I feel like we've seen it a lot, and...
Do you want to hear my idea? Because I told the map maker my idea, and he said he liked it, but maybe for later, because it was too late. So basically, you want to take off this one hairline. Like, what is this? Capacha's hairline? Just remove these trees. Go bald. Take these trees off on both sides. Like, this is just garbage. And put unbuildable rocky terrain around both sides of the middle wood line. So that way you can't full wall the middle and you can't full wall the sides. That would make the map infinitely more dynamic. Infinitely more dynamic.
Yeah, and you can still wall back your base. It's still a boomable map, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's not like a open land map, right? So yeah.
Exactly. It still keeps like the idea of the map, the spirit of the map alive, but it makes it a lot more dynamic and there's more things to play for.
I also hate this rocky terrain on the bottom. Like, you're already downhill. Why do you need rocky terrain as well? It's just like...
A cracked terrain.
It feels like the map makers, they never like want to screw you over. They want to like triple you over, you know? It's like downhill and rocky terrain, like...
Yeah, it's always like, if you want the gold, it's either broken or horrible to take the gold. But I prefer it to be horrible than broken. Like, the worst map in existence, in my opinion, is Gold Rush. Massive gold in the center, or like massive hill in the center, all the gold. It's like, okay, I have only one thing to do, which is play for the gold. Thank you for such a nice map. Very fun one. All right, both players going up to Imp. Lucho's a little bit faster. I'm getting a little scared for him because he's committing to way too many of those Assault Wagons for my taste. It should be Hoofnies, the main game plan. He needs Chemistry and Castle Age to speed up the process for that. He's not getting it yet.
Odds on Lucho clicks Chemistry the second he hits it.
Yeah, I think it's looking likely.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah, he's getting ballistics now. Okay, he switches it to Chemistry.
Oh, wait, I don't have Chemistry. Oops.
Yeah, Chemistry
Hart
early.
misclicks the wall. Going into Elite Skirm now.
I think you have to do that. It has to be Elite Skirm, maybe into Fire Lancer. But you have to start with Elite Skirm. I will say, guys.
Double along the sides also.
I like that. Yeah, that's smart. That's what you want to do. You fortify up the sides, and then you kind of see what your opponent does. Can you explain to the viewers real quick, Lewis, why Bohemians have the better late game? Potentially, because it's not 100%, but why they could have the better late game here.
Well, you have Hoofnits, and they're like the best bombard cannons in the game. Maybe not better than Turks. They're kind of close, but yeah, they do so much damage, and I would just say the Hoofnits. And also the Halb. Nothing can dive onto the Hoofnits because the Halbs are insane, and the Hoofnits kill everything else. So all you need is Halb and Hoofnits.
Yeah.
Unless you think versus Fire Lancers, which are also broken, so maybe that mixes something up. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
But you can make Siege Towers, maybe. Like, you can have 5
Siege Towers are nerfed. They're 5
I know,
only.
you have 5, and it's a little bit slower.
Yeah. It's maybe still playable, but I think the Halbs chopped them down. But yeah, that's a pretty good summary of what we can expect. Fire Lancer, maybe the
that
only
field just got
counter to that.
domed.
Yes. That was we got shit on. But Lucho's taking his time. He's getting bomber cannons out. He's getting ballistics now. Imp Skirm is the opening from Hearttt. Imp Skirm, I think, is a little better against Hoofnees. Like, it's playable. Normally, Skirms are really bad against them, but I think Imp Skirms do 2 damage, which is, you know, playable. But still,
Okay,
if you
so
get...
one small thing.
Yep, go ahead.
Last split upgrade for Lucho now is a bit of a mistake. I see why Hart's getting it, it's fine, but Lucho needs Hoofneeds. I think he needs to prioritize Hoofneeds first, and then get the last split upgrade.
Yeah,
I feel like
agree.
it's a bit too early.
And the Hoofnees upgrade is kind of like Paladin. Like, it takes forever to come in. It's very expensive. But we're going to see how strong they are in a second. So we're going to see Wagenburg Tactics coming in. That's going to give the Bomber Cannons extra speed. Siege Engineers gives them more range. And Hoofnees gives them more of everything, basically. It makes them insane for late game. And Hearttt is setting up paper money. So Hearttt just wants some more money. Typical Hearttt, eh?
Typical... Actually, I shouldn't say that on stream. But you know what's funny? Some civs don't get anything. And this guy gets Siege Engineers, the speed thing, and the Hoofneeds, right? Like, it's crazy.
Yeah,
and you have some civs with nothing. Just a bombard cannon. Like, it's...
I've always said, but like, certain civilizations, like Siege Engineers is only given to good civilizations. So many civs just don't get it, and it's pretty unfair. But here we see the first engagement of Imperial Age. A lot of cannons, a lot of heavy siege from Lucho. Only skirms in the front. Few Hussite wagons as well. It's going to be an Imp Skirm from Hearttt and nothing else. He's going to go for some cannons now. And I think he needs the frontline Fire Lancer, to be honest. But he's not going for that just yet.
Yeah, I think so too. The Fire Lancer will tank so much versus the skirmishes. And also, the thing is, Hearttt has a very good opportunity to win the game, like, now. Lands a few good bombard cannon shots onto Lucho's cannons, then it can snowball very quickly.
Yeah, and this is the time where Hearttt actually has the advantage. Like, they both have only cannons. Siege Engineers from both sides. Imp Skirm is actually stronger. Hoofnees is in 2 minutes. So this is the time where Hearttt is, you know, potentially a little stronger. Lucho obviously with more economy, more units on the field. So it's still hard. See what Hearttt can do here.
Heartt's also missing Bracer. He's missing Bracer and the last 2 armors in the skirms. Missing a lot of techs.
Yeah, Bracer's so important. How can you forget Bracer, actually?
Yeah, it's floating a lot of res. Not much gold, though. Not sure why he's not taking gold.
Yeah, I was going to say, he's got access to all kinds of
money and he thought
minerals.
it was good.
Yeah. No need to take gold, I got paper money. I will say, though, paper money is really good on this map, to be fair. There's a lot of wood.
What is the exact calculations of that? Do you know?
I think it's like per every 20 lumberjacks, it's 1 relic.
It's like 1 relic, yeah, I heard something like that. That's
okay, so
pretty good.
Hearttt lost his blacksmith, he's remaking that. So you should be able to pick up Bracer now. Hoofnees is in now for Lucho. He's also picking up Halb armor upgrade. So he's going to go for some halberdiers soon. Just to cover the cavalry switch that Hearttt can go for. Oh, he's going to go champions, actually. He's covering the Fire Lancer switch. That's so smart. I love that. Just straight
like that
champion.
lot, actually, yeah.
Yep.
Like, Hearttt has got a very easy transition into Arbalest, but it can just shock him. You know, the bombard cannons have to go back for a few seconds, and then if you need to take out your castle, it can snowball.
Yeah, champion as a front line is really solid if you can get there. 5 Hoofnees on the field. The upgrade is in now. Hearttt. Oh, big shot. That's crazy. That should never happen. Hearttt is the mega outplay Lucho, by the way.
Yeah, like when you get to like too many Hoofneeds, sometimes it can be very, very tricky to micro. Like you have just 6 Hoofneeds balled up, just like moving together. It can get very dangerous.
So you have like too many of them, so you risk losing too many as well. What I like to do in that case is just spread them out, and it just makes it so you can't lose too many of them at the same time. Let's see though. Town patrol coming in, so Lucho's gonna get some extra vision. This is what Lucho sees. Remember, he's pushing uphill. That's the hard part. Hearttt does take.
I love town patrol here.
Yeah, town patrol's fantastic. Hearttt takes a cannon loss there, and he's on defense clearly. Let's see what town patrol does. It's gonna come in 5 seconds.
Did not. Oh wait.
It's okay.
Kind of pathetic, honestly.
Yeah, I expected more. I'm not gonna lie.
My money back.
I paid 400 for that. I got nothing. It's a little bit of extra
used to be 500
vision.
though, right?
Yeah, they made it cheaper. I actually asked for them to make it cheaper. I couldn't afford it.
One thing about Lucho is I hope he doesn't show his champions too early, right? I think he's trying to show them now, but I think you need to wait.
Yeah,
oh, yeah, he's shown them.
He showed them, yeah.
I think it's better to wait for full upgrades and then just come out with like 30.
Yeah. This is experience talking though. Like every single player, as they get like further and further in tournaments, they always make this mistake where they show the transition too early. So now Hearttt knows what to expect. He's already committing to Lancers though. Even if he knows this is coming, I'm not sure what he can make, to be fair. Heartt's castle is being pressured. Pretty hard, actually. He's got a good amount of cannons defensively, but Champions are going to make a really strong front line. I don't think Hearttt has an answer to the Champions, guys. Guard tower now in as well.
It's feeling very awkward to play against. Like, you're just playing with worse units at this point, right? You just... No speed range and no hoof needs. Like, it's just painful.
Yeah, yeah. Speed upgrade is super nasty. Like, your cannons are just gliding through.
Not sure about the keeps, though, from Lucho. I'd much prefer Bombard Towers. I think Bombard Towers would be very nice. Yeah.
Bomber Towers are way better. Because Bomber Towers, you can start chopping the sides, and then BBT on both sides would be very, very nasty. The keeps are not as strong. Champions going through.
I think the teams have a bonus as well, right? With Bombard Towers.
Do they have a bonus for Bomber Towers? I don't think so.
I think there's something. I'm not sure what, but I'm pretty sure there's something. Yeah, Heart's castles can go down, and this is looking like a 1-1.
Heart's cooked. It brings a smile on my face. I'm not gonna lie. Like, seeing Hart go down, seeing him struggle a little bit, seeing my boy Lucho take a win. I'm a little happy, Sumi. A little happy here. GG's called. GG. Not even a GG well played. Do you think he rage quits? Do you think he smashed his monitor?
I mean, it's game number 2, right? Don't say GG after the second game. GG well played.
Yeah, you could say GG well played. It's a sign of sportsmanship.
You could, but I think... Honestly, where Hart lost this game, I think he lost it when he just overcommitted with the militia and overcommitted with the forward range.
Yeah, I agree. Honestly, I like the forward. Maybe it was just because it was late, but in hindsight, the forward was not the right call. Let me pull my pen out, Lewis, real quick.
You can also go back on the VOD to when I said it was a bad idea, but then you said it was a good idea. And then we found out it was a bad idea. But that's also fine. Respectfully.
Lewis, I'm going to pull my pen out because I have an idea. I have an idea of what Hart could have done. So right here, right here, we're going to pull the pen out real quick. So right here, he's about to set up the feudal age, right? If you know you're going to forward, you have to set it up from earlier. Think of all the Asians that forward all the time, like Vivi, Lix, Yo, ACCM. They're really good at it because they don't waste a second's time. So what Hart should do here, hold on real quick. What Hart should do is right here, when he's 30 seconds away from from feudal age, let me just get my pen out. Okay, there we go. Wait, I'm new to it. Yeah, there we go. He should right away already have vills right here. 100%. 100% you should have vills here. He'll make one range, get men-at-arm upgrade, keep them running around, and then you make a tower. With the men-at-arms, you break out, the skirms come out, and then you have skirms, men-at-arms, and you flood. And then you keep making more. So that's what he should have done. Because now, like, take a look at what happened. What happened is he's going to be late with the range. He's going to make it in the middle of the map. There's going to be the tower coming up tomorrow. The men-at-arms will die. And he's going to have zero follow-up whatsoever. So take a look at what happened here. So in my picture, he gets in, and he gets in with a tower, men-at-arms, and skirms. With Heart's picture, it's horrible. He lost the men-at-arms. They're here dying at the back. Then he goes for a tower. The men-at-arms, okay, they're about to die now. Tower's late. Range is in the middle. Everything's late. Men-at-arm go down, and now there's nothing in. So I really think that's kind of like the main mistake from Hart, honestly. I don't know if the forward is a bad idea. I know, Lewis, you want to be right so badly. Matters a lot to you, but I think the forward is correct, but I think it was poorly executed.
Who bought you that pen tool, by the way?
Bought me? Nothing. It's free. I got it
when
myself.
Your parents buy you a toy for Christmas, and it's just like you're playing with it for the first day, and you chuck it out the next couple. But I think
I like the pen. Yeah? The pen is good. It's like my thing, okay, you know. Now I'm the pen guy. Look, even Sebastian was in the chat. He said that's so cool. I know, Sebastian, you've never seen a pen in your life. You're uneducated, but it's okay. Sebastian, sit back, relax. You can learn.
Toxic streamer.
No, but Sebastian graduated from university. He's got more education.
Someone make a Reddit post right now. But no, I think you know what Hart did wrong that game.
Yeah.
I think he didn't cut his losses, right? He was just like. He committed with it. He's like a dog, right? He just kept going in. I think he should have just stopped. Okay, this isn't working. Go back. And then you're behind, but it's not like you're so behind, right? Because the issue was those 3 vills were not working for a long time. and then he got nuked, right? So
Yeah, yeah, I agree with that. I agree. He kind of doubled down, but as like in a reactionary state. It was not planned, so he was not able to actually build momentum. He just kind of like sunk himself deeper into a hole. Well, listen, guys. Hope you're enjoying the cast so far. I'm here with the second best player from the United Kingdom, Lewis, and we are game 3 of Hart versus Lucho. After this, we got another set as well. This is gonna be Costa Rica. This is Hart's home map. And Hart needs a win here, because if he gets a win, he gets to second place of the group. If not, he's behind Vinchester, as always. So there's a lot on the line here. What up, Lewis?
yo, what's up?
Were you offended about my
What
joke?
happened?
Oh, were you
What
BR
did you
back?
say? No, what did you say? What did you say?
I called you the second best player in the UK. I thought you'd start barking at that.
Who's the first best?
I don't know. You guys have no one. Like, you're the second best player, or like you're the first best because there's no one else. If he has,
That was that was
anyone
just a
else.
bad joke. That was just a bad joke. Like, at least make the joke believable, right?
okay, fine.
Like,
You know what?
step 1 in rage baiting, you have to make it like you know what tilts Hart?
What?
You know the 2+2?
yeah.
Whenever I say Vinchester invented it, the 2+2, he goes crazy. He's like, no, he didn't. No, he didn't. That was someone else.
But
Goes
Vinch did
crazy,
invent
right? So
it. Vinch did invent it.
Not to him. You're gonna make it sound believable.
Yeah.
Like, believable but shocking, you know?
Mhm.
And that was just, so far from the truth. I'm close to #1 Europe player.
You're close to #1 Europe. Leary's in Europe.
Who's
though.
above me?
Leary, Viper, Tatoh, Doubt on the right day, MBL, Vinchester.
Tatoh, come on. Doubt, come on. Viper lost 2-1 to VV. Like,
Hello,
what are
Budgie
we
Power.
talking about here? Like,
Thanks for the gifted sub. Yeah, but Lewis, you haven't accomplished anything. You know, to this day, there's still people that think that Viper's better than me. Like today, not even go talk conversation. Like you have to prove yourself. You have to beat players enough to prove yourself. You can't just like think you're better because you're higher elo. You gotta prove yourself to win the hearts of people. That's what it's about,
but,
Lewis.
like Viper is like you're like the best right now, but Viper's still like the GOAT though, right? Like no matter what you do, Viper will still be the man, right? Like as horrible as that sounds, like you'll never be able to overtake him because everyone just knows his Viper's the GOAT, the best player in the world. So
it's just like a rage bait attempt, or do you believe in that?
Oh, whatever you want to believe.
Okay, man. I can't believe in that because I want to sleep poorly at night if I believe that. But I know what you mean. So like, let's agree to use both of that reasoning, for me and for you. So Lewis, you're not the best player in Europe, not even close, but you're on the way there. I will give you that. You're on the way there.
Thank you.
But okay, talking more about this game now. We talk more about.
Look at the map balance. We have 4 relics on the right side and 1 on the left side.
You know why I hate
Also, what do
talking
you
about
think
map
about the
balance?
stiffs here?
No. I need to address this point. I hate talking about the map balance because every single time we pull up, okay, this guy's got 4 relics on this side, this guy's got 1 here. It doesn't matter. It has to be random, and I'm okay with that. It doesn't matter. It's not unbalanced. Lucho has to adapt. Lucho has to adapt. No, I'm serious. Because I feel like nowadays everybody complains about everything. It has to be like a perfectly mirrored map, I think you're with me on
agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree. Like, it got to a point where I used to always be annoyed at the maps, but now it's just like, I don't care. If there's something wrong with the maps, Nikov's gonna find it, and he'll complain. So I don't have to complain. I don't have to fuss about anything. It's fine.
Yeah.
Just play the maps as they are. If they're unbalanced, it is what it is. I'm not gonna change it, no matter what I say. It's gonna change it. So
Yeah, exactly.
I think just playing the maps as they are is fine. But what do you think about the matchup here? Bengalis versus the Malay.
I think it's interesting, actually. I think Malay, that's a civ I tend to ban because I'm not really sure. Like, it's a hard civ to read, so I just ban it personally. But I think it's got a lot of potential on this map because Malay on Arena is one of the best civs, and on water maps also one of the best civs. I guess the same can be said for Bengalis, though. Scout find the middle,
Lucho loses.
How did you know?
You not tell?
No, I can't tell.
There's a technique and way the scouts hit that you can tell who wins the scout fight every single time. That's how you never lose a single scout fight.
You have to teach me. I don't know that.
You don't know it? $20.
I can't afford $20. I'm already a tier 3 sub to you. You should teach me. You should teach me. Find it within you, Lewis.
Unlucky. No.
Have some charity. $10.
I can't wait
$10
till TTL finals. I use this versus you, and you lose your legacy.
TTL finals in what? The Gold League? You're not making the finals this time. It's okay.
In
You're
this
third
league.
place.
We'll see, we'll see.
In this league.
Yeah, so Hart wins the fight using the technique I talked about, and he could tell he's winning the fight as well, because I told him. And,
so you taught
yeah,
Hart, but
so
not me?
Do you know how you know who wins first?
No.
Because
don't
Hart
know
hit
anything.
first.
But how do you know? Why would he hit first?
Because he just hit first, like, it's the most simple thing ever. He hits first, so he wins.
That's all
Like,
you
hello?
had? Of course I know that, but... Oh yeah, here he hit first. Oh yeah. So you have nothing, Lewis. I thought you had some secret mystery. You have nothing. Guys, he's a fraud. He's got
Baited.
nothing.
Classic bait.
It's just that Hart hit first. I thought it was even, but like sometimes they hit at the same time. Can you tell then or no?
Maybe.
Nah, you got nothing.
Okay,
You're
so
a fraud.
Lucho...
Lucho
Okay,
fast
so one thing
noodle.
about
I'm
this-
talking over you, fraud. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Okay, sorry.
No, go ahead, go ahead. It was my fault.
Look at Lucho's second duck.
I don't like it.
So the issue is, you're going fast feudal, but you're not going to be able to, like, put aggression on your opponents just so far away. I think you should
Yeah.
delete the walls on the left side and make it on the left side. That's the right side.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, make it like halfway towards Hart's base. Not halfway, but, you know, a little bit further up.
Right here, right
so
here.
the first galley actually gets to your opponent's base, yeah.
Yeah, I agree. If you're gonna fast
Otherwise-
feudal, you have to do
yeah.
that.
It's like 20 more seconds, right? Hart has his fish alive for.
Yeah, and also with Bengalis, they have ships that heal. So if you start getting to like a really messy water fight against Bengalis, I feel like Bengalis are always going to be in a good position in that. I think it's for that reason that Lucho's going to try to open with some galleys. He's going to go 2 galleys into fire galleys right after, which I think is okay. But I think there's a world where you just go pure galleys on this map, by the way. I think people are sleeping on that. I'm not sure how you feel about it.
Well, if you're going fast feudal and there's no other aggression, galleys is definitely better, right? Because there's nothing else to pay attention to. But if you want to do some land aggression somehow, FC, I think fires are definitely... Oh, Hart might lose a bill here.
Yep.
Hera,
Where is he going?
podcasts you're talking about,
He's hiding.
why are they not on Spotify?
I don't know what he's
Where
doing.
Can I find them? I want to listen to them while driving. Cheers for 14 months.
What's
so
Lucho
far,
doing?
Chap.
What's that galley doing for Lucho? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, they're both kind of misplaying here. Villager's kind of in no man's land. I don't know why he's even there. He
Yeah, that
should
galley
lose it, right?
destroy the Ville, yeah.
Unless he can just delete the wall and run. Oh, he's gonna fight. Of course, Hart's gonna fight.
Classic.
The classic bruiser
No way, this guy
mentality.
just hit me. Start swinging back.
Let me teach him a lesson. Just starts fighting the galley. Of course, he was gonna lose that Ville. Hart's gonna go for a fast castle though, so he's gonna suffer a little bit here. He's gonna suffer a little bit. The fire galleys are coming. He'll lose a few fishing ships, but it's okay. He's up to castle age already. He's got more rest collected as well. I'm really interested to see how this plays out for Lucho because I was thinking about a fast feudal here. Never tried it though.
Okay. There's also one small detail is the berries are also rangeable by the water. They're always at the back. It's a super small minor detail, but I've seen a lot of players lose Vills on the berries for no reason.
That's another point in favor of the galleys then. You can harass the fish.
Yeah, exactly.
Harass the fish
I mean-
and harass the berries.
I like what Lucho's doing. 2 fires, 2 galleys. The 2 galleys to come out, snipe a couple of fish, put more DPS on their fields. Oh, is Hart blocking there?
Yeah, Hart's
Yeah,
trying to
Hart's blocking.
block, but he's not really. I feel
I
like
don't
Hart's
think-
rusty.
yeah.
Has he been playing lately?
Yeah, he has been playing. Not sure what's going on.
Maybe he's shaking. He lost the game to Lucho. He knows we're casting. He knows we're laughing at him.
Does Hart have Loom here? This could be really
No
dangerous if he
loom.
doesn't got Loom. Like, those Vills will burn so fast.
Lucho's not going for them though. Honest player, you know, he just
Okay, I
fights macho.
Yeah. This is good for Hart now.
Yeah, oof.
Just snipe all the galleys, yeah. And the galley goes down. That's a
Yeah.
nice defense from Hart, considering how bad it was turning into. But look at Lucho.
Yeah.
Almost going to the next stage. Damn. Up to castle age.
Oh, and Lucho is
Feels
gonna go
on
for
stone.
yeah, he's gonna go for a forward castle. I don't know how I feel about that. Like I think in theory it's good, but what I've seen is that you just don't have enough time to get the stone in before your opponent is ready to defend the castle. He's gonna go heavy on stone here though. I don't know how I feel about that.
I guess the issue is, like, your gold and your stone is always forward, so you're scared of your opponent maybe doing something like a castle drop to you, or maybe like a siege push to you. So maybe that's what he's thinking about. How to stop Hart's pressure.
You think he makes a defensive castle? I think he wants it forward.
I don't think he wants to. I think he wants to protect his gold and his stone.
But he doesn't have a win condition then, because he's gonna lose the water. Like he's gonna lose the water, so he has to go forward. Like whether he knows this or not, I'm not sure, but I would say he has to go forward. The second he makes the defensive castle, the game just ends, because he's going to lose the water. His opponent has a much better economy overall. Or at least, at the very least, it's even economy. But, the the fish, the water is going to tilt that.
Oh, and also Lucho took all the vills of gold, so now we cannot afford the galley upgrade. The war galley upgrade.
I think he's just giving up
Hart's
water,
a vill
though.
also. Is Hart snapping a vill with the scout? 1 HP?
Yeah, he snapped a vill. Oh, he wanted to go for a forward outpost. Yep. Lost the villager to the 1 HP scout. But he had no loom, though, to be fair. Like, Lucho's got no loom.
Oh, no. This Mangonel.
Hart's looking, Hart's looking.
For sure.
100%, eh?
4 dead vills, 4 dead vills. Save it, save it. Take your time. Now shoots.
Oh, he messed up, though. He could have attacked round. 2 dead vills.
Yeah.
Not bad for Hart, though. Still pretty good. Lucho has the castle. He can afford it. But where does he go? Makes it defensive. I don't like that. I don't like that.
He doesn't have loom either. That castle can get denied.
Hart's moving in.
It opens the gates. Scout's still 1 HP.
Gets smacked, though. The monk's coming out, though, so that villa outside is probably going to get converted. Mangonel can look for some more damage. Does Lucho know he doesn't have loom? 1 vill dead?
He should, right?
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my goodness. So many vills going down.
And he got 1 converted. It's
Disaster.
46 to 31. I think he might call it here, honestly.
I'm surprised he hasn't already. It's horrible when your vills get converted as well, right? Because it's not like you lose 1 vill, but your opponent gains 1 as well. So
yeah,
it's like double the damage.
Yeah, in these low economy situations, like when both players are like pushing each other, the vill convert is really strong. So now Lucho can make karambits, but he's got 2 farms. He's now spamming the farms. Only now starting to spam the farms. So food income is very questionable.
I am so surprised Lucho hasn't resigned. Like, in a nice way. I'm not trying to like disrespect him because he does resign early, but I'm really happy he's still in the game.
Yeah,
still trying.
It's good to see it for sure. You never know.
Yeah.
It's a messy map, so you never know. I think from these positions. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, sorry, go on.
Mirror you.
I was gonna say he doesn't know what Hart's position is, right? So
yeah,
that's also fine. What's Hart doing with those houses? What?
I think he's trying to wall in an alcove for his Mangonel to like run back to. It's kind of smart, actually. He thinks he's so smart doing this, but it kind of is. I was gonna say, I think the best thing you can do from this position for your Lucho is just try to all in it. Like, just throw vills on stone, karambits, go for the forward castle, and just see what happens because the game is already so cooked.
Yeah, and Hart's setting another dock on the top, so his fish are even more efficient. No relics though for Hart. Very surprising.
He'll start picking them up soon. He didn't want to pick them up too early because then the karambits can gain the map control, but he's got that 1 there and the 4 to the right side, so... Yeah, I think Hart's going to be in a good chill position. He's up 20 vills, like, nice and easy. Life's good, you know? Life's good.
How do you cast games like this when it's like, you're knowing the game's like over, but you want to be hyped still, so people don't get,
well, I don't really like the hype games that are over. I like to just read the chat. And, like, I talk about what Lucho can do. So, like, again, from this position, if you're, like, playing from this far behind, I would try to all in it. Like, get vills back on stone and try to play from there, but...
Okay.
Yeah, you should just read some comments. Throw some casted phrases in there.
What is the percentage Lucho wins this? Like, mathematically?
I think mathematically it's actually like 0.0001 because
I think it's 0.1. Not that
yeah, maybe something like that because Hart has way too good of a position right now. If it was an open map
castle
and he can raid, then I would say like Lucho's got like decent chances, but it's completely closed map. We have a defensive castle now. Hart has full water control. Lucho's army and position's not even that good on land either. So yeah. No chance. Very, very minimal chance.
I'm surprised how hard he lost the water, though. Like, it feels like he was doing so well at the start, but then kind of fumbled a little bit. Maybe he should have went for those 2 or 3 vills repairing the fire ships. I don't think he should have, like, stuck around when it was 4 vills repairing, right? So
yeah.
Either accept the vills or go back.
Lucho lost a lot of his units, and then he gave up the water intentionally. So I think that was the big mistake there. Yeah, just like losing the units and then stopping the production, and then going to stone. Like it all felt like he abandoned his main game plan to play something else, which felt weird. Mangonel kills its own Ratha. Typical Heart.
No,
Something has to
Hart
die.
killed it.
Heart to kill something. Even if it's his unit, it's going down.
Yeah, double the Vil count now. Look at Lucho's res though. He's looking kind of close to Imp, and he will get to Imp very quickly.
What does he do in
Could
Imp,
make
though?
Hart panic, but I mean,
Well, you can go
Treb,
monks.
forward castle.
Treb Monk Karambit's
I mean,
really good.
I guess another thing about Hart's map is he's got nowhere to go to, right? So like if he gets pushed on his base, and Lucho takes the middle, he can't really go anywhere, right? The water's at his back, so
Yeah, that's
that's
true.
one positive, but
That's the thing about Coast Arena, right? That's why I think like the more we see this map played, the more we're gonna see like all-in pushes on land. I think opening like people are opening water now, but I think all-in land pushes will actually be very successful eventually. I already have a good strategy in this map that I'm thinking of, but I'm
Tell me.
saving it. No, I can't tell you. It's actually a good strat.
I need to use it if it's running, bro.
No, you're gonna die to running. It's okay. Ban this
You know
map.
what the
Ban this
issue
map
is?
first.
No, everyone's killing running 3-0, right?
Yeah.
Then running's gonna 3-0 me. I can feel it. I don't know why.
Is it like the MBL
Like, it's
dream
just-
all over again?
The issue is, like, if I don't 3-0 running, one of my wins versus, like, ACCM or Andy just doesn't count, right?
Yeah.
Which is why it's like, I hate that everyone's 3-0ing him.
Well, I think he only played 2 sets so far. You never know when he like
versus
bounces back.
Sebastian and Nico, right? That's true.
To be fair, the
Heart's
way he
up to
played those
him.
sets, he kind of just like resigned. Lucho resigns, so I'm not really
What's
sure.
his, what is it? Hourly salary is what you call it?
Yeah, his hourly salary
He's
for
making so
TTL
much
is
from TTL.
insane so far. Yeah, but we have to
I
calculate
think
that
he's
at the
paid for
very
like
end.
an hour and 15.
All right, so Heart snagging the relics. He goes for a second castle. He's just making Ratha for now, which is why I think Lucho can just go monks. But Lucho's just up to imp and he's floating 1300 wood. Like he doesn't know what to do with it. And this is something I caught him doing
Yeah.
early. He's kind of just clueless if you think about it. Not the most experienced player here.
But I think the number one thing he needs to do is take down Hart's castle, right? Take down his castle and then push into his base. I think you have to be on stone, because if you know you're this far behind, the only way
Yeah.
of coming back is for your opponent to make mistakes. But you also have to force those mistakes, right? Like, Hart's not going to make mistakes if nothing's happening.
Yeah, I agree.
So I feel like Lucho needs to start forcing something.
Which is why I'd like to go for the monks here, because like if you go with monks, first of all you have 1300 wood. Just like spam 4 monasteries, sell the rest, and just start making monks. Because monks could actually force your opponent into really bad positions, and it could make your opponent make mistakes, which is what you're looking for here. And then with the faster imp, you can go with some trebs and make something happen. But yeah, we're just not seeing that,
It
so I don't
It
know.
can also snowball very, very quickly.
Yeah, monks for sure.
Okay, converts a Karambit, dies to the castle.
It's 50 pop to 110.
No, it's still winnable. Lucho's got a good chance here. I believe in him. He
Uh,
goes for the second trap, going iron casting, wheelbarrow coming in. Okay.
if he had monks, I'd believe in him, but without the monks, like the Karambits are so low value here. I don't think we realize how bad these units are right now.
I think like 5 Ratha could kill all those, but
Yeah.
the viewers don't know that.
Just trying to lie to my viewers. I mean, iron casting is not bad, but yeah, the Ratha, the Magna shot's nasty as well.
Nice shot.
I mean, this is just exactly where Hart thrives. Like he just likes to fight in the middle of the map. Nice eco advantage
Yep.
as well. This is his
Snipes the
forte.
trap and
And GG's
how is
called.
Lucho not resigning here?
There we go.
GG.
Who
Well,
won?
you know,
GG in the chat.
I think Lucho's going to be annoyed, but I think getting a win off Hart's good, and I think
Yeah.
Hart's going to be annoyed for not winning 3-0, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah. I
I think
actually
both players will
think
be annoyed after this set.
Lucho walks it out better than Hart does here. I know like his situation, we're gonna take a look at the group soon, but his situation is not great. But Hart kind of wanted the 3-0. GG, well played. He didn't say well played. Yeah, but that's okay. It's not Hart. I'm only slandering Hart's name. Yeah, going back to that water incident. I think he just lost the water for no reason. So like right here, he was looking good. He didn't have to dive so deep. Like, can't you just stay backline with galleys, snipe these 2 fish, and just chill? Like, what's the point
What
of
was
diving?
the HP like? What was the HP on those 2 galleys?
Full HP.
Like, that's still fine. Like,
What
yeah,
is
you
that?
run around,
Fine.
it's like 2 more fish, 3 more fish maybe, and then just bring the fires back.
I gotta
Wait,
pen
fast forward
this.
a little bit to when...
Wait, I'm penning.
Oh
so
my
like,
goodness.
Lucho. Sorry, I'm drawing with
Blue on blue?
Yeah.
That's very, very good. Yeah.
Lucho runs this way and then tries to kill these fishing ships here. But there's no reason to sacrifice these 2 galleys. What he should have done is looped around here right back behind his 2 galleys. He can still hit these 2 fishing ships. You still have something to hit. And then you have these 2 galleys that's going to target the 2 galleys from Hart. If he did this, he would be able to keep his navy and continue to add more navy to it, or just kill more fishing ships. Instead, we're going to fast forward here and see what he did. He sacrifices them for like 1 fishing ship. Oh, he actually does go back in the end. Okay, so he does go back.
He went in the exact path you told him that he should go in.
He did correct, yeah. But then, okay, it's right here. Then he sacrifices them here. So he does do well, and then he just sacrifices them. I don't know.
I like the pen. I like the pen in the previous game, but I don't think we needed all this pen to say kill 2 fish. But yeah, I think he should just
No, the
snipe
pen
fish
is
and then run away with the
necessary.
galleys.
The pen is necessary.
Okay, it's necessary.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so here, right? Like, if he's still adding fires, Heart's on 5 fires. He goes back to his base. By the time he gets back, he's in Castle Age. Makes 1 or 2 demos to, you know, stop Hart from engaging. Makes a few more fires. And then just doesn't put 20 vills on stone.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why he put so many vills on stone.
I think he thought it was a good idea, or he just wanted to end the game fast and try something. Maybe he thinks it's a good idea though. But like I said, everyone who does this whole like 20 vills on stone just never gets the castle up in time. It's always defensive or always in a bad position.
And if you want him to defend, you can also go for guard towers, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like win water and guard towers.
And
I think he choked.
And also next patch will be even better, right? Because you have the, what do you call it? You have all the dock techs in the university, so.
Oh, true. You need the university. Yeah.
Exactly. Be more worth it. Yeah. GG's.
Lewis, thanks for casting. You did something right today. Thank you, man. Next up, we have Tatoh Licks. I'm so unmotivated to cast that. I think I might skip it, actually. No lie.
Tatoh Licks sounds like the absolute dog walk. Respectfully. You know, I saw the schedule today. I was like, Vinchester, Ciskhan, Stomp, Hearttt, Lucho, Stomp, Tatoh Licks, Stomp. I was like, oh my goodness.
Just a lot of stomps.
3 in 1 day.
But I think Tatoh Licks is like the only set that doesn't interest me. Ciskhan Vinchester was solid. And this one here was solid. But yeah, thanks for joining me, Lewis. I'll leave you now.
No problem.
Take care, man. I'll leave you forever.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, guys. That was Lewis. Thank you, Lewis, for casting. That was awesome. The next set and the last set is actually going to be recorded games. I don't really have a lot of interest in casting recorded games. I'm not going to lie. Especially Tatoh Licks. Do you guys want me to cast that? Should I stick around? Or should I just rest and come back early when we do a strong stream tomorrow with the new DLC? What do you guys think? Why is Tatoh Licks uninteresting? I'll show you the groups real quick. It's uninteresting because it's recorded games, and when it's recorded games, they always have like a 15-minute break and before like the next step for some reason. And I don't know, it's just not that consequential of a set. I guess like Licks is the bottom of his group, and kind of so is Tatoh. But here are the standings. So what did we just watch? Hearttt should spike up. Is it updated? Hearttt should spike up to number 2. Yeah, Hearttt is number 2 now. He's second in my group. I play Hearttt next, actually, believe it or not. So I'm gonna have a pretty tough round next week, and the next round will be with the new DLC. So guys, I think I'm gonna end the stream here because tomorrow I have a big day. Tomorrow the new DLC is dropping, so I want to come in fresh. I'm gonna do a really long stream tomorrow with tons of games and a lot of content. So I'll end the stream here. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Hope you guys had a great time on the cast. Sorry, I'm not gonna stick around for the next cast, but of course you can spread out. Go watch T90. Go watch some of the other casters as well that are covering it. Tomorrow the new DLC is dropping. I'm gonna be playing all day, pretty much like an 8 to 10 hour stream, and we're gonna be practicing with the new civilization. So until then, have a good one, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care, everyone.